Welcome to We Love to Hate Everything. I'm Jody, and along with my long-distance bestie Amanda, we live to break down all the things we love to hate. Each week, we scour TV, TikTok, and pop culture and deliver you our unfiltered, snarky takes on everything. Take a moment to subscribe on YouTube so you catch all our live streams and shows, and follow the links in the banner to subscribe to our free weekly podcast and 2 Patreon shows, We Love to Hate TV and Total Request Podcast, where you request the shows and we break them down. Once subscribed, you have instant access to our massive library of hundreds of past shows and recaps. We promise you'll love it. And listen, we're all friends here, so let us hear from you in the comments. We love getting to know you, and we hope you enjoy the show. All right, let's go. Hello, and welcome to We Love to Hate Everything. I'm Jody.
I'm Amanda. And I don't know if there's people joining for the first time, but buckle up because we are ready.
Oh, and smash that like. I mean, come on, subscribe, smash the like, share the love, yada, yada, yada. Okay, we know what
it'll help since I woke up to a million messages asking what time the live was today. So if you just hit subscribe, it'll notify you.
That's right.
I know this time and day change was like a little jarring for everyone, so we'll get used to it.
Right. Oh, look at all of our friends in the chat. This is amazing. Everyone's changing.
Been in there all morning. It's been crazy.
Oh, okay. So first things first, just technically, if either of us are like freezing or something, just 1 or 2 of you in the chat, let us know so we can sync up or whatever. Because I mean, as you know, we're basically IT specialists, but if something happens, just let us know.
Yesterday we tried to record something and my internet was just out, and then I got to spend 2 hours on the phone with Shaw afterward. So
that's fun.
While they reset the internet, and I'm like, should I turn my VPN off? And he's like, yeah, probably do that. I'm like, but I need my VPN. He's like, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. He's like, you might have to contact Apple. And I was like, I'm going to kill you. But then it worked. I haven't touched anything. I've been doing speed tests all day. I had a backup plan to go record at Daphne and Ron's in case I needed to, but we're good.
Yeah. And I switched my internet right before. I mean, this is like New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, Christmas, Easter, everything all rolled into one. Now, Amanda, you've watched the episode. I have not watched it. I'm going in.
I haven't watched the episode. I've watched it 3 times. I haven't just watched the episode. I mean, come on.
Oh, I'm super excited.
All right.
Okay, you guys are really nice in the chat. Everyone's saying that we look really good. I mean, there is a heavy filter going on. There's a new filter feature on StreamYard. So
it's called Touch Up My Appearance. And for my appearance, it just made my nose not as big, which I was like, trash.
Mine's just Vaseline, Barbara Walters style.
In honor of Meri Brown. All right. What are we doing here? I do want to just get a couple business things out of the way here. Okay. So first, for anyone who's been watching and staying obedient,
afloat in the pond, if you will,
who's been staying with us, who's been letting us be the leader of our own family while off season. Now we're going back to a full Sister Wives watch along, but at the beginning of every episode, we'll still do a mini Love to Hate Everything. Hot topics.
Yeah, what's going on? What are we watching?
Most importantly, join us on Instagram and TikTok.
Look at this little crawl critter, Chiron, whatever you call this. I love it.
Yeah, I've been figuring it out. It took me the entire off season to figure out how to work Instagram and TikTok, but I'm getting there. Posting clips.
It's amazing.
Yeah, so please follow us. I want to. We're almost at 1,000 on both, which I feel like is still not that much, but still, I would love to have.
It's a lot in our hearts. Okay.
Yeah. What else? We have coming up this week. Let's just get this over with. We got another Sister Wives for you. We have a Patreon. Patreon.com/love to hate TV, right?
Yep. Okay.
And this week we're putting out Sister Wives season 8, episode 3, Courting Another Wife, which I need to actually go in and like fully edit the whole thing because there's a bunch of stuff I want to pull out. That I think we went a little too blue at a couple things. So that's
no. You must be thinking of someone else.
Well, a few weeks ago, I forgot to edit out my diarrhea break. So
you took a break.
Trying to stay on top of stuff now. And on our other Patreon, Total Request Pod, we're doing I Want to Marry Harry, which I'd never heard of, but we tried to record it yesterday. We'll record it sometime this week and put it out. It's going to be funny because it's hilarious. And like, did you read any background information on the show?
No.
Oh, it got canceled after like 3 episodes. And then like people like tried to.
I wonder why.
Yeah, I know. Weird, huh? And then like the girls like came out and like one of them I think tried to sue the network because she's like, they were gaslighting us into thinking that was Harry. And it was like brainwashing stuff, which I thought was maybe valid. And
sure, but you went on a reality show to fall in love. I mean,
yes, to fall in love at age
that's like
21.
going on a dating app and being like, he didn't look like his pictures. That's not fair.
Yeah, that's not expected. Right. And yes, I did take a couple week hiatus from Teen Mom. I've been going through all this shit with getting on Ozempic, so it's just been I'm excited though. I'm really excited to stab myself every day. But but this week I'll put out Teen Mom OG season 5 episode 11. Check in with Dr. Drew part 2. Amber, she's really doing great. And Matt, I think Matt's great. Matt,
nope.
I trust him. I can tell he's a truthful man.
Mm-hmm.
And
Macy, you sure you don't want to give Ryan another shot? He's trying real hard. Good family.
Ryan's like, I don't know. Dr. Drew goes in the first one. He's like, so this is the first time we've been alone together out here. And Ryan's like, no, it hasn't. And Dr. Drew's like, no, I mean, I've like met with you before, but I don't think it's been just the two of us out here. And Ryan's like, well, you're wrong because it happened. Dr. Drew's like, don't know what to do about this.
God.
So that's it.
Shocking.
That's all our business at the top there.
Yeah.
What else?
Actually, you know what I've been watching? Can I jump into this? Because I'm really enjoying it. And it's something that we didn't take part in this last summer.
Well, Jody, first we're supposed to do hot topics, and then what are we watching?
Oh, okay. Mommies are fighting. Everyone just relax, okay? We're always going to be together.
I made these animations to fill with children. So let's go into hot topics.
I love it. So good. Good job, Abe.
Thanks. So first hot topic I have is Justine is here in Calgary, and we went to the Barbie movie together on Saturday, and it was divine.
Oh, I bet you guys had a lot of fun. Two friends together without the other friends. Okay.
The most fun part was me trying to get out of the parking lot because it was Saturday and it's like this huge outlet that Justine lives by. And I had spent driving to the theater. I was like,
it a madhouse, Amanda?
It was a madhouse. It's a zoo out there. I was like, yeah, I got a U-turn ticket last year, and now I'm scared to U-turn ever. And then getting out of the parking lot, I was like illegally zooming around people because nobody was moving because it's Canada, and everyone's just like trying to let each other go.
You go. No, you go. Oh, you go.
I'm like, bitch, I lived in New York for 20 years. U-turns all over the place, but it was super fun. We loved the movie. There were a couple. There was like this dance sequence. This isn't giving away anything, but there's like this Ken number where Ryan like this, and it was seriously like 25 minutes long. I was like, okay, that's enough. Wrap this up.
Okay.
But I did cry a lot, and we both were laughing. We both were tee-heeing.
I've heard great things about it.
Are you gonna see it?
I've heard. Oh yeah, for sure. With his Paige said I have to go see it in the theater. She loved it, and she says she cried and she got like worked up on it. She thought it was really good, so
good.
I'm excited.
Everyone go see Barbie.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
And then I just want to give you let me give you a little jump scare.
Oh my God.
There's Ethan's later. They're still dating somehow. Also, now I'm gonna get a little serious for a second here because
it's gonna be Howie. I know it.
25 days now. Over 25 days. She hasn't eaten, Jody.
Because she was supposed to have been eaten 25 weeks ago.
She won't go
Let's not normalize keeping meals as pets, Amanda.
She won't go into her molting cave, and she's starting to turn like more yellow, and she's leaning with her claws up against her tank because her claws are too heavy for her. Sad.
We're talking about Howie the crab, who's some woman who likes to torture sea creatures. She's keeping it as a pet. That's not.
Well, this morning she posted on Instagram. I forgot to download this because it was funny. I laughed out loud. But
it's okay. Don't worry about it. It's totally okay.
No, she goes, I know everyone's really worried and depressed out there because of Howie's molt. So here's a fun picture for you all of one of our backyard possums wearing one of Howie's hats. And that's what the picture was.
Okay. We've enabled this woman to start normalizing. Like, this is cruel now.
Rocky, the backyard squirrel, passed away a couple weeks ago. She put out a picture of him dead on the ground. R.I.P. Rocky.
Yeah,
She's putting hats on opossums now.
Let's check on Brittany and let's check on Howie's kidnapper, if you will. This is not okay. Not okay.
Do you have any hot topics? Hot topics.
I really don't. I'm just very geeked up about what I've been binging.
Okay, well, let's get into that really quick. I wanted to maybe talk about that Blind Side thing, but do you really care about that?
Blind Side?
You know, the Blind Side, that movie that Sandra Bullock won an Oscar for, that she shouldn't have won for.
This is a hot topic because I'm pretty sure that won something like 23 years ago.
Right, and I'm equally as pissed about it as I was back then. But the guy, like the main character, the football player that gets adopted, he is now like, he wants, I'm not going to say anything like racial. He said that's not how, he's coming out now and saying that's not how it was. And I think he's requesting that Sandra Bullock gets her Oscar taken away.
Okay.
Which, like, I don't think she deserved that Oscar in the first place, but, like, come on.
Okay. I can't weigh in on this because, shocking, I haven't seen the movie.
Oh, well, just imagine, like, a Hallmark movie that somehow gets nominated for a bunch of Academy Awards.
Okay. I mean,
but, like, what responsibility do actors
like, we're
have
already over the Will Smith slap. I mean, we're digging real deep for some.
Are we over the Will Smith slap? Because it still makes me giddy every time I think of it.
I mean, it was pretty funny.
That was like a real, like,
it was pretty outrageous.
Daphne and Ron, and we were like, something just
happened. What happened?
Ron, rewind on the DVR, Ron.
Oh
so there's that. But okay, so you want to get into what are we watching, right? Let me put up the graphic.
This What Are We Watching is going to be just as timely as Sandra Bullock getting sued for The Blind Side. I'm just warning you here.
That's okay. I watched Tangled yesterday.
Oh, that's what I'm watching. Flynn Rider, all-time hottest, sexiest.
Well, it's Zachary Levi.
Yeah, I know, but like, not really my type. But like, Flynn Rider can get it. Just like thingamajig.
Thing.
That came back up, or did you send that to me?
I sent you, from The Masked Singer, Victor Oladipo. I can't believe I know that name.
Oladipo, something like that. Yeah,
Oladipo. Let's say, he's a basketball player, and he sung this song called "Rainbow." Like I wouldn't get over it. Like I was obsessed with it for.
You were slip sliding off your chair for weeks.
Oh, I was flooded.
All
right, but what are you watching?
Okay, get ready for it. Okay, now we covered a season of this, and it was a show. Let's see if you can guess. It was a show that you and I were like, oh God, what did we get ourselves into? This is intense. This is a lot. And then we were in. No, because they never finished that season. My God, what I would give. That's coming up on my TikTok too. No. And then we were in and we loved it. We were obsessed. Does it ring a bell at all? It was in the summer. We had never seen it. Okay, I'll give you a hint. The grocery store. Okay, Bachelor in Paradise. I was going for Grocery Store Joe.
Oh!
I've gone back. It's on, I want to say Hulu. Was it Dr. Drew?
We were obsessed with that show. Mm-hmm. Like, I honestly thought about it all day, every day. And Ron would watch it with me because I was living with them at that time.
Oh, remember those old days? I remember you recording in the basement and they're just coming up and down, in and out.
Yeah.
Amanda, do you want to fold your laundry? Or your laundry is down there. You're like,
I'm working. They don't understand that, like, this is actually like happening and this is being recorded. Or it's like the door opens and she's like, Ron, I'm just gonna go downstairs really quickly and grab that.
Mom, I'm on the phone. Anyway, so yeah. Bachelor in Paradise. I think I finished season 3, started season 4. It is, I mean, it's just such a mindless, stupid, laugh at people, dumb show. And it's so good. It's always like the first 2 episodes, you're like, I don't know these people, I'm not in. But then it's like, you're hooked.
That's Anya Galert Dunkel, tough student ambassador in the chat.
Galert.
Okay, all right, guys, the chat is like much more lit than it usually is. So
yeah,
we'll be more on top of it while we're actually doing the episode. Yeah. But this is getting insane. But she said, I thought you were going to say guys' grocery games. That's what I thought you were going to say too. Oof. But no, I remember
we covered that one though.
No, somebody should recommend something with Guy Fieri because he's quite a character. I feel like his
like
energy,
that hair.
No, his energy is like Kody Brown if he wasn't a piece of shit.
Oh, like Kody would love broing out with him.
Yeah, and Guy would be like, okay, I can't with this guy. Mm-hmm. It's like, I actually respect women. But Anya Galert Dunkel's, she was formerly Meri's Wet Bar. A few people have changed their names too. Jean, our boots on the ground girl, she changed her name too. So I love all of these new names. But okay, so I remember when we were recapping Bachelor in Paradise, the first 2 episodes we were like super bored with, and we were like, this is overwhelming, there's too many people.
Yeah, but we don't know these people.
They make it easy to watch.
Oh my God, it was so good. Remember that dumb guy Aaron, who's just like, he was just like the dumbest guy.
That could describe every single man on that show. What channel is this on, and what season are you watching?
I think I just started season 4. It's the season where there was like they had a shutdown of Bachelor in Paradise. Only Chris was left on the beach because there was an alleged, perhaps non-consensual drunken happening in one of the pools with, I want to say, DeMario.
So this is a while ago then, right? Because
yeah. This is pre-Grocery Store Joe.
Okay.
So I'm going back in time all the way down in history, and then I'm going to work my way back up. And it's great, especially like maybe you take like a little edible.
What? Oh, take an edible? You don't have to whisper that. It's legal.
That's true. But okay. I mean, such a great time. It's amazing. There's this dumb girl named Amanda. Sorry, no offense. Sorry. Like, she's so freaking stupid. At one point, Chris Harrison, everyone's come back to the island, right? And they're like, yeah, everyone needs to have consent. Like, you definitely need to say, like, yes, I want you to penetrate me now. Like, it was a whole learning moment on ABC.
I remember when that happened, like, just in the media. I remember that.
So then Chris is like, so do we or do we not have sex? It was like Christina Gutierrez on Serial. Did we or did we not give consent on the beach?
Did you or did you not step out on Stephanie? Jay's like, I don't know what you're talking. Oh, yeah, stepping out. Do you know what that means? Okay, I like can play it in my head. Yeah, amazing.
If anyone kept track with what we just said right now, congratulations.
Yeah,
you have like adult.
You have the same head as us. Yeah.
Oh, anyway, so yeah, like Chris asks everyone, like, okay, so do we all understand that we need to watch our drinking and give consent? And everyone's like, yes, Chris. And this dumb girl Amanda, like, bing, bing, bing. Her personality is, I'm little and blonde. And you see her, she doesn't respond. She literally scans everyone else to see what the right answer is. Like, yes. Like, God, okay. You dumb. Oh, it's just great. Every moment is gold.
I'll watch that. And people in the chat are talking about Below Deck. I know that something happened there where one of the cast members like tried to like assault like some girl while she was asleep, and the cameras caught. He was super wasted too, and then they like, but everyone's talking about how well. I know it's weird, but they actually handled it well. So that's kind of what the buzz is. Okay, is that they actually handle it well. Everyone loves Below Deck.
Someone needs to recommend an episode on that.
Yes, do that. So, send it to amandajody1@gmail.com. A request for the best episode of Below Deck.
Yep.
And by the way, guys,
just we got like a whole VPR. We didn't know anything about it, and then we got sucked in to Vanderpump.
I'm sure I will get sucked in.
Jocks and Stassi, Ariana, Jocks,
Lala,
Tom, Lala.
Did you listen to Bethany Frankel's podcast with Rachel on it?
No.
Okay, well,
was it worth it?
It's 4 parts, but they're like half an hour each. But Bethany's doing this thing where she's like joining all these other reality stars, trying to get like a union going.
Yeah, but I mean, she's a hypocrite. Let's get real.
Sure, but that's kind of what Bethany's using this for her own devices. She doesn't give a shit about Rachel, but she's saying like, well, did they even tell you they were going to air this? And did Tom have your consent to? Oh, because she sent Tom a Facebook Live or something, like a personal video, but it was live of her like diddling herself, and he recorded it.
Rachel did this, or Ariana?
No, this is how, because remember Ariana said I looked down at his phone I found this video. So that's what it was, but it was like a live thing that he recorded without her consent. And so now Bethany's like, well, did they, you didn't have, I mean, there should be a union for that. But the whole thing is not doing great for Rachel. She's like, it's just the vitriol. She learned the word vitriol basically this year. So that word came up a lot. But the vitriol of the fans, it's just, I mean, nobody deserves that, like, ever. And this happens all the time to people. And I just realized through therapy that it was just her. It's just her. I want a clip of her and Robyn having a conversation with each other because they have the same level of intellect.
Crickets.
And the same narcissism. So
crickets.
Yeah. Lexa says live on a Monday. Yeah, we got to do Mondays now because freaking Discovery Plus. The drama yesterday over that, by the way.
It is ridiculous. Like, we're paying for it. Just release it in the morning like last year. Come on.
Oh, I mean, everyone was just like refreshing. I was refreshing my Discovery Plus all day, but it did drop right at 8. All right, what else? Way too many ads. Yes, yeah, I know. There's too many ads in Bethany's podcast. She's an okay podcaster, I guess. It's fine.
She's all right. I like this one. Release the wives.
we're getting there, I promise. A couple other things though. This one's important for for this little group. Did you watch the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City trailer?
I didn't, but I listened to Watch What Crappens recap or whatever.
Me too.
So I feel like I've watched it. It's almost better that way.
They stopped it every second. It was like when we did the Sister Wives trailer a few weeks ago. But it's good. It's going to be good, I think. I don't like that Meri Cosby is back on the show though. I really hate her a lot.
Yeah, she's very I mean, problematic is a weak word. She's just
like a bad person.
She's an energy suck.
But it looks like it's gonna be good. And like they're like the amount of costumes. At one point, they're all just wearing bonnets. Like they're in the Little House on the Prairie. And it's like, what theme is this?
Just like my pioneer ancestors. Ooh, one of the worst taglines ever.
They released the taglines too. Damn it, I should have written them down. They're all awful. Awful. Oh, it's gonna be great. Every single one is awful. But
can we touch on And Just Like That before we release the wives?
That's the only thing I have. Oh, and then also I'm watching Teen Mom Next Chapter now. It's actually not bad. You could probably get back into it.
Is it that Amber?
Amber's like chill Amber this season.
She's the I'm a grown woman Amber.
Yeah, like I'm going through so much, and Gary and Christine are sucking up to her.
Amber? That's when she's like really in a zone. Is when she does.
No, she's like wet hairspray scrunchy Amber.
Right. She's busy. Mm-hmm. She's. I'm assuming she graduated from Purdue.
Oh yeah, no mention of Purdue. It's weird.
Oh well, not Purdue University, because that's not where she went.
It's not the same thing at all.
Purdue Worldwide, which is actually not affiliated with Purdue.
Right. And what else? Just like, I don't know, everyone's fighting with each other. I hate watching Cheyenne. She's the worst. But like they all like get together and they like oh yeah, she's awful. But honestly, like I would maybe watch it like if I were you. It's easy to it's an easy background show. And then lastly, I'm watching Jersey Shore Family Vacation because Sammy's sweetheart, the sweetest bitch you'll ever meet, is back.
Ron, stop.
Well, Ron's coming back in like a couple episodes and she doesn't know, but Mike, the situation, knows. But so in a couple episodes, they have to like face each other. And I feel like it's going to just be like, hi, how are you?
You got to do it. Who wrote the note? You two.
Classic. And that's it. But let's get into And Just Like That, because this last episode was really fucking good.
This show is,
what are we doing?
Awful. That was an awful episode.
I don't see why Che is still on the show. Like, do they think that we fell in love with Che?
Well, because Che's comedy back in the day, you saw that throwback clip, how funny that was.
That was really funny. Her in her comedy concert. I love that the only picture that any recap blogger will use, or just it's just the most trolly picture of Che, because you know there's 7,000 pictures that they could use. It's just that one of her like them. Like looking just like just annoying at their comedy show. But okay, so like what happened in this episode? Did you write anything down?
I thought I did. I'm trying to look for my notes here. Well, okay, Miranda is apparently like now she's interning or training or something. You told me she was a very successful attorney, right?
She made partner when she was like 34 years old, yeah.
And now she's just fumbling through the world, doesn't know what to do.
Yeah.
And every lesbian that she crosses on the street is like, oh, hey there, Miranda. Like, really? It's Cynthia Nixon is just raking all of them in. No.
The scene of her with those girls where she's like eating her salad.
Oh,
she's like, garlic. So, and they hate her. So that's what's happening with Miranda. What's happening with Charlotte? Something happened last week with Charlotte.
Oh, well, Rock is awful. Rock forgot their notebook or something, and then she had to run home and leave work. And what's her husband's name? Harry,
yeah.
And then she went wild and crazy, and she went out for a cocktail after work with her work friends.
And she walks in the door as if she's never been drunk in her entire life. It's like every episode of Sex and the City, you were like 3 martinis in. I don't believe that this grown woman would act this sloppy coming home.
Yeah. And Also, the 20-somethings that Charlotte works with, I am so sure the three of them were begging Charlotte to go out to drink. I mean, she's so much fun to be around.
Yeah.
You're like, she's the gal I want to go out for cocktails with.
Oh my God.
No,
yeah.
Don't go. No.
Yeah, this was a weird cameo. Lexa says Charlotte sold a painting to Sam Smith. Okay.
Yeah, why? I think last week there was a cameo of one of the Selling New York Bravo guys or something. I don't know.
Okay.
And then Aiden tries to cry on cue. Not that good, babe. He definitely
when
he gets a phone call or something, right? Or he's crying at some point. Someone help me out here. Aiden's crying at some point.
Yeah, I watched this like an entire week ago because we missed last Sunday's live.
Yeah, it's all bad. It's just all really bad.
Well, that was the penultimate episode, by the way. This week is the finale. And it's going to end with the call from Samantha, I assume. And I assume it's going to be her just congratulating Carrie on selling her apartment.
Oh, cool. Oh, yeah. And Seema accidentally said, I love you to someone. And then Miranda's friend, the teacher with the braids, buys her ex an expensive stroller. And the other, Martha Washington, is pregnant and then not.
Oh, she's not pregnant anymore.
Right.
Okay. Great. Well, Carrie's going to have, and then Anthony has a boyfriend with a big dick.
Right. Fun. Okay.
And then
Carrie, so Aiden cried over his son hurting himself in the accident.
Okay.
I mean, that'd be very sad, but he's just very bad at crying on cue. And then Carrie's like, oh, now he's going to leave me in my big townhouse all alone.
Awful.
Me. Harumph.
Yeah, Naya fan. Yeah, okay. I don't know. It's a bad show. I'm going to keep watching it. I'm excited to see how they end it, but it looks like the whole season finale is just going to be Carrie. It's called The Last Supper, and it's just going to be Carrie, having a dinner to say goodbye to her fucking apartment. Oh, and she's giving her apartment to that young girl.
Yeah, what? Like, yikes. And that's what it was. Seema comes over. Oh, I think I was texting you my notes. Like I was like texting you as I was watching it. I'm like, oh, this is terrible. Seema comes upstairs and she's like, oh, I got breakfast for you, Carrie. Not you. She says to the girl from the apartment. I'd be like, okay, I didn't even ask. Like, Jesus. Yeah, nice to meet you too. Jeez.
Well, but they're going to come back for a third season, I'm sure, because people are watching it and talking about it on podcasts like us. Everybody smash that like. Thank you, Karen.
Yep.
Please, everybody, smash it and subscribe.
Right. Okay.
Are
you all ready for this?
Okay. Everyone just take a breath.
Yeah.
Grab a drink.
On YouTube, we cannot kind of explain how you're going to be doing this because YouTube.
I mean, me just like has playing the audio
strict
and then
rules, right? So if you want to watch along, you can listen along. That way, if you're listening to this as a podcast, you can hear it. You don't necessarily have to see it. If we could show it, we would. But
I played that clip of Ethan Slater singing SpongeBob, and it was an 8-second clip.
Oh, and they were all over you.
They were all over, like within an hour. They're like, somebody else owns the rights to this. So they didn't make me take it down or edit it out. But now for that like 8-second chunk of that YouTube video, we have to share that 8 seconds of money with whoever the hell owns it. So
with Ariana's boyfriend.
Go for it.
With SpongeBob.
With SpongeBob. Awful. Now,
all right.
Sister. So we're just going to be doing audio and just be prepared because we're going to stop and start a lot.
That's right.
That's right. It's what has to happen.
Oh my God, I'm so excited for this.
Now, yesterday, this whole time Daphne's been just saying, Daphne's my mother. She's just been like, I don't care at all about them anymore. And then I get this text at like 7:55 last night saying, me and Ron are ready to press play at 8:00. So she made him watch it. She has lots of thoughts, and she's like, Ron pretends that he doesn't like it, but he knows everyone's name and he knows exactly every storyline. So love it.
Ron would love Gabe way more than Kody ever has. We know that.
Right. Now I have a clip here. I don't know if you saw this clip. This is this is just some like Sister Wives hot topics before we start. But here's this little clip of because Cooking with Just Christine is coming back. Did you watch this?
No.
Okay. And it's this little just like preview clip of like her and Janelle making, I don't know, what would you like put lady fingers in? It was like a pudding, and then there was lady fingers on top. No.
Oh, like a trifle?
Yeah, something like that. But watch this because it's the cutest, funniest thing ever. Because all Janelle has to do is dip a lady finger into, I think, vanilla, and then just put it down. And she is having a time with this. So let me check this out here.
I've been wanting to like take a bite this whole time because I'm like, wow, that looks really good. But that was probably too much, huh?
It's fine. It's fine. And then just put the sugar. There's a sugar side, and then put that on the top.
Put the sugar side on the top. There is two different sides. Oh, that one's definitely too mushy.
Well, it's fine.
All right. That was too little, probably.
Probably. I don't know. Didn't.
Oh, then it's gonna be really mushy. Sorry, whoever's gonna eat this.
We are. We're gonna love it.
It's gonna be mushy.
Bite. It's gonna be fine. You can go all the way down.
All the way.
A full dunk. It's like a baptism. It's a baptism. It's completely by immersion.
This is like look, because I am a timid cook, and this is actually not that hard.
No,
like I would actually go home and do this. Savannah's gonna be so excited that I know how to make this dessert.
Okay, that is my goal with cooking. My goal is to show people how, and then go.
Like for someone who doesn't even cook, like you cook and you enjoy it, and you love having people over and all that.
Yes, I always call myself Babe Ruth with both Babe Ruth in the kitchen because I can do a home run, but I sure strike out a lot.
Just, you're muted. Hello? Are you there? Hello?
I'm coming. I'm coming.
All right.
Wow. Janelle. The sugar on top.
And then Christine just going, it's fine. It's fine. I'm zen. It doesn't matter.
Savannah's going to be so excited. She's going to be so excited, you guys. It's going to get lit tonight.
Her job was dunking a lady finger and then putting it down somewhere. She's like, is that too much? That was too, this one's going to be mushy. Christine's like,
I almost think they should have like just put them all in there, like pushed them down for a second and then taken them out. So they can soak up a little bit. You want them to soak up.
Yeah. But I just thought it was
craving tiramisu too, like everyone else.
I love a tiramisu. Now, also, Janelle and Christine.
This is us. Obviously, you're Christine, and I'm Janelle. Clearly,
sure. On the cover of People magazine. But the other funny thing is, I've watched all the interviews and stuff, but they got like this full article front page of People, a 10-minute long interview where they're in a studio. But then
I saw the clips of that.
Yeah, but then Robyn got an interview that she was looking up the whole time that she was talking like this because she's lying, and then Meri had one too, where she was.
I saw the clip of Meri. She's in a hotel room. She's yelling. She's like, "Well, I mean, I don't really see it as ending the family."
You are going to love Meri in this episode. Meri is so drunk and she's being so funny. And I think by the end of the season, she's going to start cracking. She's going to start, because she said a couple shady things about Robyn, kind of. Nothing that Robyn would pick up on. But yeah, the other people had, they got their own interviews, but it was over Zoom. Whereas Christine and Janelle got this amazing spread. Yeah. I'm sure they got paid way more. So that was hilarious. And then I just wanted to take you through a little bit of Janelle's Instagram from last week because it was okay, what's this? Okay. This is...
okay. I guess there's... Oh, you were just talking about Stonehenge.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that weird? Stonehenge.
Yeah.
Someone put these rocks here. We're going to figure it out. Stonehenge. David Cooley and Christine's family are at Stonehenge. And then David took this funny little picture of him like jumping in the air. I'm like, you're doing too much, bro. We know too much about you already, and we haven't even met you yet.
It has whispers of Kody with that.
A little
like
bit.
That, babe.
No, get ready for this.
I like that.
Christina picked some blackberries. Driving Savannah home from NC this week. Took the more southern route. Lots of fruit stands. Look at these berries.
She's the Walmart Ina Garten.
She
really is. And down to the button up.
Oh yeah, this is Janelle just talking about how she's going to be joining Christine, but we already watched that.
And she starts with, and I will be joining her for an episode.
Well, that's because I think it was a story, and I just got a screenshot. But this one, Janelle's holding 4 pens of different colors, or like markers, and it's the exact same picture of her with the thumbs up, and she's like way too close to the camera. And then just over top of her entire face.
You can't see her face. Why, Janelle? Why?
I think this is also like a reel, so I just got a screenshot. But like this was up for a second. It's like, it's tax prep weekend for me. So that means organizing closets and every other little boring thing just because interesting and urgent. Can you relate?
What does that mean? So
I don't know. I didn't really
closets and every other little boring thing. That's just because interesting and urgent.
She missed a word in there and she didn't grammar check before she pressed send. So.
Wow, Janelle. Maybe Janelle's getting a little sauced.
And then here's another one. It's a picture of a sign that says, "This is a warm-up for all the hikes in our 5 national parks." And Janelle wrote, "On the road again today. I love my life and opportunities it presents. Sharing a little humor from the SLC airport. There is this big long tunnel walk while they work on finishing construction. It's such a thing. They make jokes about it along the way."
It's such a thing. She's in on it. I've always wanted to be in on an inside joke. I always want to be part of one.
She was living it up this week, though. I mean,
really?
Well, no, just on the
episode, or you mean in real life?
Oh no, I mean we'll get to the episode.
Berries, walking. She's dunking a lady finger. Who knew?
She's driving to Savannah.
Yeah. Listen, at least she didn't put those berries in a salad with warm shrimp.
Oh my god, that was
blueberries and shrimp salad. Yummy.
All right, it's time to watch the episode. So why don't you get on some trusty Janelle, and I'll put
I got her. I got her here. Oh my god, the Robyn headband. Yes.
This looks insane.
Oh yeah. No, you have to do. Wait, just to start, you have to do what every girl did. Every little girl, where you put the headband and then you got to push it up like a princess,
like this little back comb action,
and then it's like a little tiara. Oh, I loved that.
I'm just gonna do this because otherwise it looks insane. Okay.
Oh, and now you have to walk down the hallway like this.
Guess what? We get a clip of that in this fucking episode, dude.
Okay, trusty Janelle.
Oh, lastly,
yep.
You better get your Instagram out, babe. Because since the episode aired, I mean, Kody and Robyn's Instagrams are lit.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Like not them, but the comments. People are back commenting. So if we would just want to read a few.
I'm going to go to Kody Brown's.
Okay, I'll go to Robyn Brown's nest. All right.
Okay. No, this is 31 weeks ago.
Just click on the big number and it'll go to it.
Oh, the big number. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope, babe.
What picture are you on?
Mine says 30. The first one. Maybe they went deleting. They might have gone hunting.
I don't think so.
Babe.
No. Okay. What post are you on? Are you on
the very first one?
September 29th, 2021. This picture?
Yeah, it's 2023.
Right. So
no,
click
the
on
one with
view.
Meri in kindness, Meri and Kody.
Oh, no. Go to the third picture. He didn't allow comments for those two. Go to the third picture of Coyote Pass.
Okay.
That's the one people go to comment.
Okay. Diane Hune02 says, it's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. You're the common denominator of every single issue.
On Robyn's, we have Henningen J says, in all caps, why won't you let production film inside your house? Meri had to wear a coat and scarf to sit outside in the cold with you. What are you hiding? Which, yeah, you'll see.
Ooh. Okay, let's see. 3 days ago, this tell-all is gonna be juicy. My mama always said, God don't like ugly, and sir, everything about you is ugly. I have not bought a People magazine in years, but I'm excited to buy this one. Wow.
Yeah. And then here's another Gigi Woodlawn, who I feel like is a listener of ours, says, what are you hiding in that ginormous house that Meri, Christine, and Janelle bought you? Everyone's obsessed with Robyn's house because she will not let production in there.
It's a hoarded house.
Ever since we all saw that watermelon, it's she knows not to let anyone in there.
This is the one where Kody is selling his cameos, and someone just put, who is paying for this? Asking for everyone.
Yeah. Yep.
Great. Great.
Robyn says, or on Robyn's, Bets Helton says, not buying what you're trying to sell one bit. Nobody is that clueless. The fans have watched for years how horrible Kody treats the other women. Are you blind?
Okay, this one is hold on to your socks. Kick rocks.
That's one of my favorite expressions. I love that expression.
It's very Charlie Brown. Another Brown family member.
Lori Jane says, can we not all start a GoFundMe page for Robyn for Kleenex and tissues? Because there is a lot of fake crying going on. But she needs the prop of a box of tissues to pretend she's so sorrowful. She can no longer sit together on the porch with her sister eyes raising our grandchildren. Gag me with a shovel.
Oh, not a spoon, a shovel.
No,
wow.
That's how much this person wants gagged.
Wow.
Do one more.
Oh, okay. Ooh, jeez. I was like Kody rolling logs here. Let's see. Oh gosh, these ones are like more hate fueled, I feel like, towards Kody. I'm sorry for all your kids. They had no choice to be conceived, but you did. They deserve so much more than a crap father.
I mean, yeah, it is true. And my last one I'm going to read
rough.
here is from Jesse Peters, who's going to drop the mic here. If you read one comment, please let it be this one. Fix your tadpole eyebrows.
Well, not wrong.
No one's
Not
wrong.
Wrong and on.
All right.
We got a cop in hand. A cop in hand.
Cap in hand. Oh, God. It'll definitely be said this season for sure.
Oh, good. Okay, so listen. Everyone smash that like. Hit the like button, please.
Yep, and gear it up. We're going to go all the way from the very beginning, including the recap, just so that we can really live in it.
Yes. All right, so we're going to do it in Away We Go.
All right, I'm at 0 seconds, and we're going to go 3, 2, 1, go.
Sister wives, you and I have intimacy. I'm sorry it's conditional based upon being part of a plural family.
I feel like to Kody, Robyn's more important. I think he has a favorite wife, and that's why all of this is like it is.
You want to be with me, but you're not courting me to that relationship.
I didn't know I was supposed to court you.
I'm not suggesting that Meri chase me. In fact, that could be off-putting. She's not making any effort.
Oh, trusty Janelle.
Trusty Janelle! And her
There it
face is
is.
just like, she's so pissed. God, she hates him.
Who is fundamentally loyal to me, who sees me as the head of the family. I'm saying to you that you and I get that if you're loyal to me.
I just can't believe what he's saying.
You and I have been acting like we weren't a married couple for most of our marriage, Janelle.
Oh.
Okay, I'm spitting mad now. Guys, thank you for coming. Hey, it means a lot to me, you came.
Ugh, I hate seeing Aurora have dates. Lexa's asked, or someone is asking, are you guys seeing it for the first time, or did you watch yesterday? This is how we do it every Sunday. Is Jody won't watch it, and then I'll watch it so that I know what's going on, and Jody's going in fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, it's weird to see these clips from season 17 because season 17 is so unrewatchable. Like, if you're going to do if you're just sitting down for lunch and you just want to put on Sister Wives, I'm never going past season 13.
Really?
Maybe 14.
Like, just because you get so upset watching it?
Yeah, because it's not fun to watch in season 16 and 17. It's like too upsetting with the Isabel stuff.
Oh, can I also point out that I am wearing the colada ring that you gave me for my birthday?
Oh, and you're wearing it the right way, Jody.
Oh, my heart is open.
Looks good. Right? I love it.
Right.
And you have a Tom Sandoval white.
It's not white. It's a light pink. Okay, everyone, relax.
It's reading is white, babe. All right. All right. I'm at 1 minute exactly right now.
It's just devastating.
Oh, is it, Robyn?
I'm sorry I'm angry. I just survived a really, really dark place.
That.
You don't give a though. Look at you, dismissing it.
Okay.
Would you ever have any empathy for me?
Can we just
When you're in pain, I try to understand you.
Cody, can we please keep talking, Janelle, please?
Janelle, this is a really bad idea for you to walk off on this one.
Well, all you're doing is yelling at me.
Yep.
Okay, so I just got chills just even seeing a new title sequence. I want to say really quickly right now, I say this every season. What was that noise? I have Tourette's, so if you see me doing like all these weird things, that's what it is. I'm not rolling my eyes. I just always want to get that out there so people don't think I'm like rolling my eyes at you. Okay, so now we have a new title sequence. Same pictures, but different music. So here we go.
So excited. Janelle and orange. I thought green was horish, not orange was horish.
Robyn looks so bad.
Cody looks stupid. Ooh, a ring fell off.
Yeah, but like, shouldn't it be 3 rings? Oh, but I guess Janelle isn't gonna leave him until this season. So
yeah, only technically Christina has left as of the taping of this, right?
Right. And by the way, we're still in Thanksgiving or like holidays season 2021 in this episode.
Really? 2 years ago. Oof.
Yes, because something's going to come up timeline wise that everyone got really pissed at Robyn about. But then I looked at the timeline and actually like she was okay, I guess. Okay. Here we go. I'm at 1 minute 40. Thanks, Lexa. 1 minute 49 seconds. And the title sequence is just ending.
Well, the state of the family is strained. I mean, like it almost feels like a civil war. I don't know even.
Do you know what the Civil War actually was, Kody? Because it's really not like the Civil War.
He has no idea.
I think there were little higher stakes in the Civil War.
How to describe it? Christine moved me out of her house a year ago.
He can't get over that, can he? He cannot get over the fact that she moved his boxes into the garage.
Kody's books, Kody's nightstand, Kody's books.
He's like, I have been moved out of my house.
He got that from Janelle.
Yeah, he got that close-up action. Right.
He's leaning into that curly girl method on the hair there. Man.
Oh, he is.
And she said we were divorced. And basically, that's been months now.
What's wrong with his voice?
Meri and I have infrequent interactions.
Oh, no. Like, what do you mean? Sounds weird?
It sounds like he's taking testosterone.
Well, we've been thinking that for years, haven't we?
No, like that voice change is like a thing. Like it definitely sounds deeper. Like he's.
I think he's definitely on something because, like last season too, in some of his talking heads, his eyes just look really like glassy and very like. Yeah. There's this picture there's a video that I posted on TikTok, like last week where we're talking, and I was so blazed out of my mind, and my face was like. Like you can tell because you're saying stuff, and I'm just like, I know, and that's
Sounds good.
Kody. Yeah, no, I'm with you.
No, just like his voice, that lower and that like that little bit of like a fry. It's total, or maybe he's upped it or something.
But we just don't know what happens behind closed
difference.
doors at Robyn's. Like, I wonder if he's like punching walls and shit and screaming all the time.
Oh,
he raises his voice a lot.
I'm sure. And then she cries and she's like, I hate that they're doing this to you, Kody.
I haven't functioned in a marriage-like relationship for about 7 or 8 years. It's been a long time. Things with Janelle and I are pretty strained. It's like I can't figure this out because I'm so upset. The holidays are coming up. I don't know what we're going to do for the holidays. The family's not talking.
Today, I am getting the trailer ready to haul off to winter storage.
Oh my God, he's got the dumb visor
and
the gloves.
Literally all he's doing is helping her like move some like blankets into his truck. But I got my work gloves on.
Very tender hands. He's got the visor.
Just such a loser.
How often do you think he checks Janelle's shitter? Because we are watching them on a road trip right now. And I mean, how many times did we see him checking that shitter within the first 4 minutes of the episode?
Oh, you mean we're watching him on a road trip like in our old recaps, right?
In our old recap, season 8.
Oh, he's concerned about that shitter because we just recapped the episode where it exploded all over. Is this some kind of sick joke? And then the next morning, it keeps flashing back to Kody, and he has like the hose, and he's just spraying. He's got the shitter hose, and then he has a normal hose, and he's just fucking
preventative measures.
I'm not even turning this upside down until this thing is empty.
But even frozen in fear is shit. Brown family shit and piss is just.
So why did you,
Dad, close it. Dad, close the valve. Close the valve.
Yeah, Garrison's making it worse. He's like, I thought I told you to do that, and Garrison's like, we did this morning.
It's a joke.
And him and Hunter are doing everything in their power to not make eye contact with each other because until the cameras.
God, what I would give to just sleep in that trailer that night. Because just in the middle of the night, one of them woke up and just started getting the giggles over it again. And
and all you need to say is one word is just remember.
His face.
It's like when we text each other stripper and we know we know what the reference is from The Office. But man. I want to be on the group chat with the Brown boys at least.
With the Brown boys. Minus Peyton.
By the way, I'm at exactly 3 minutes right now. And Kody's putting on his work gloves and he's walking up to this trailer, getting Janelle moved out.
Clean it out, roll in the slides, hook it up to the truck, and take it down south to store for the winter. When we first all moved to Flagstaff 3.5 years ago, we bought this piece of property with the intention that we would all build houses here. And since then, Robyn has bought a house, and I've been holding out, waiting for this dream on this property, this house. So now I've decided to rent an apartment in town for the winter, but I am kind of sad. I feel like somehow I've failed a little bit.
When our family first moved to Flagstaff, our full intention was to build on our property that we had bought. Robyn got a rental, Janelle got a rental, Meri found a rental. A year later, Robyn's rental sold out from under her. We couldn't find a rental, so we ended up having to buy a house. 2 years later, Janelle should have bought a house.
I did not want to.
I can't get over how bad the curb appeal is of Robyn's house.
It's terrible.
The front of it looks like a small
little ranch, which is fine, but then it just like explodes out the back. Was that a little triggering for you? Sorry. I wasn't talking about you and your IBS. I was talking about our house. A very weird layout. Curb appeal is awful.
Really, really bad. I want to.
There's a couple have her goiter, by the way.
Goiter's back. It's almost like it was gone last season, and now it's back. She's stressed out now. Lexi guessed that she's like, oh, stripper Benjamin Franklin from The Office. And that's exactly what secrets are no fun. So there you go. Let's see. Justine says Hunter can get it.
Yep. Hunter can get it. Okay, so Jean is telling us that they don't maintain the property. Shocking. I mean, Kody must have run out of gloves. That's probably what it was, Jean. Boots on the ground. When you drove by, he was rotating out his gloves because I'm sure he's out all the time working the property. We saw him rolling logs or log.
Oh, there's a scene coming up where Meri and Robyn are talking outside Robyn's house, and there's 2 huge tree trunks just like behind them. It's like, you guys, you're never gonna do anything with these things. Just let's do this. What else?
Oh my gosh, you guys are like commenting like crazy. This is great. Too many cold sores. Yeah, it's that kind of season.
Also, guys, in the comments, let us know if you're here for the first time. It's fun to know. I always go back and reread the comments later. And also, Jean, the boots on the ground, Jean. I texted with her the entire time watching last night, and we were like, just you could hear the screaming through the texting.
Buy a house. All I wanted was to get out on that property.
Sure.
Shut up.
Okay, let's see what we need to do here.
Hang on, hey, there's some stuff I gotta trade out. So
Janelle.
Okay, Janelle, this is very reminiscent of that episode when they were leaving the My Sister Wives closet.
Yeah.
And she had, I wish we could have taken a screenshot of an app or whatever, but you can't.
They're leaving the expo.
And they had the whole, their area that was supposed to look like a living room. It was easily an 11 by 13 rug. Janelle single-handedly had it rolled up on her shoulder.
She was like,
walking through this
roll.
convention.
I have to take off this
let's roll.
because my it's starting to hurt now. Okay.
So Cody's like, woo, what are we gonna do here? And Janelle just has like a.
It looks like she's carrying a dead body. It looks like a dead body wrapped in plastic bags, and she's got. I can guarantee you that thing weighs like 700 pounds, and Cody's just like tapping on the truck, like, all right, let's see.
What are we gonna do here?
Janelle's like, okay, she does not have gloves on.
Nope.
But he's gonna maintain this throughout this whole thing. He's gonna be kind of doing stuff while Janelle walks around actually doing stuff. He's gonna be pulling the Amanda special, as I would call it, which is how I
just look really busy.
Just like, and annoyed. You have to look annoyed too. Like
you should have your phone and like a notebook where you're like, God, where's that number? I got to call.
That's good. Yeah. Oh, having a notebook changes the game.
And a pen, like
the board.
Let me go around the mirror to the town.
Yeah, I'm like angrily checking stuff off,
crossing something off.
I'm at 4 minutes and 1 second. This is such a funny screenshot of just Janelle with this dead body in her hand.
Very awkward shape.
That goes to the storage?
In the back of the
that goes to the storage.
There's the
he's really trying to wrap his head around what's happening here. What else? What the fuck else do you think's happening?
This huge mass here goes to the store. Oh, that's gonna go to the store. It's not coming from. It's going into the storage. Okay.
And now Janelle's pointing and by pointing, she's indicating like, can you go back and get this? And I don't think he moves.
septic hose.
Okay, we gotta throw some stuff.
Oh, she said septic hose. He's triggered now.
Septic? You said septic?
I can handle that. I can definitely do the septic hose.
Yeah. Kody and I, since COVID, have really been struggling in our relationship. Everything really started to fall apart with the beginning of COVID and the quarantine. Kody didn't feel like my boys were being very safe. He didn't trust them. He thought they were going to contaminate us all. So, at one point, Garrison, who was very frustrated with how he felt like I was being neglected, called Robyn and said, hey, can we have our dad back? Because he hasn't been around.
So that's us finally finding out that Garrison was the one that called Robyn.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Sorry, guys. There's a lot of comments here. We're trying to get
you guys are so funny. These comments are hilarious, and they will pull up as quickly as I want them to. I would say Garrison calling Robyn would be the exact same thing that they had Areola do. Have dates. That's the same thing. Oh, you because in the car, Robyn was like, oh, well, you should tell Christine that. You should tell her if you think that they should have dates. Well, Garrison's
definitely.
Like, hey.
First, you got to take your pacifier out, though, at age 7.
Careful. She's of a very tender age.
My hair like this. I'm trying to get like a snooky
can we
bump
have
there.
our dad back? Ooh.
And just Kody, he was so mean to me. Kody. All right, I'm at 4 minutes and 37 seconds.
Kody feels like Robyn's been severely wronged and that my children need to apologize. I never asked for an apology. I don't want an apology. I want to be able to be okay with these boys, and that was never my intention. And now with some prompting from Robyn, he's come around to, well, there has to be a conversation. But yet I still see no movement on his part towards reconciliation.
Where are you going for Christmas?
Here. But
Okay.
my kids, they're renting an Airbnb because I don't think they're welcome, right?
Oh,
I
Well-
never said my kids weren't welcome.
If they apologize and they're kind of
No. All I want to do is talk to them. Well, Janelle's
Sure.
going to go back east, see Maddie and Caleb for Thanksgiving. Okay, all right.
hold on,
I get
Amanda.
it.
Who are they going to go see?
Maddie and Caleb. Caleb.
Oh.
Brush.
Madison, Caleb Brush.
I rewatched Maddie's wedding because I never want to watch Maddie's wedding, but like I needed an episode the other day
It's
where
fucking me and sick.
I'm wearing footless sandals for this wedding. Caleb is so like it during the episode. Cody's giving his speech, his like dad speech, and he's talking about like how when Madison was younger, when she was like a bebe, she had to get surgery or something.
Yeah.
And in my head, my first thought was, "Oh, Caleb, you were probably about 15 at that point, and you probably actually held her as a baby."
Caleb,
You
you could have
remember.
accompanied her as an adult.
Yeah, you could have rented a
signed
car
for her legally. Yeah.
So,
Right.
so bad. Madison.
I am still sore. I'm tender emotionally from a divorce.
Did you hear that? Or are you fielding comments? He just said he's tender. Kody said, my emotions, I am tender from a divorce. Tender.
Kody. That's because I'm sure Robyn is like, Kody, that's what gives you power as the king of this family is that you're tender, but you're also tough.
You're a 53 or something year old man, dude. Like, grow up. Yeah. Fine.
And
you
Robyn,
didn't
doesn't it get
Christine.
exhausting being a victim and pretending to be a victim all the time? Ugh.
They feed off each other, though.
The toll it's taking on her face, the beaker, ugh. Amanda, hold on 1 second. I think everyone wanted to take a moment.
I think we need it just to really to just cut the ribbon here of this new season.
Okay. Oh gosh. What did I call it? This is not
I
good,
don't know.
guys.
Porn noises.
Oh, Robyn birth. Thank you. Just next time I go to the sound panel here, just remind me.
Can't hear it. Oh, there we go. See, now I couldn't hear that. I think StreamYard is
right
finding is hearing all. StreamYard doesn't let us play music, so I think they're seeing that as music.
Really? That's music?
Mm,
I can't wait to see Janelle.
He was leaving my ass.
Anya Gallant wants a happy birthday, big guy.
Oh, you want a happy birthday, big guy? I can bring you give you a happy birthday, big guy.
Birthday, big guy. For me, things are going great. But a 2-week gig here in Port Hope. Good luck, Mike.
The good old days. Okay.
Wait, one more. Can you play
Okay.
Tanya?
Now, do we want a Tanya? Tanya says what?
Tanya says what? Now we have almost 600 people in here right now. We can all try to figure out what someone's going to figure it out. We've been trying to figure out.
Amber's mom, Tanya from Teen Mom. Amber, Gary, those are cute cameras, Gary.
Which is far drive.
No idea what she said.
Covered this episode like 4 years ago. Still no idea.
September 9th, 2020.
My God. Okay.
Okay. Still. Here we go.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Once again.
I'm hearing hit it.
To hit it's on there. All right.
If anyone can figure it out, let me know.
All right. And away we go.
Wait, drunk turkey monologuing, aka Relish Ray says, I almost posted another translate help video on the group for Tanya.
I love it. I love
right.
it. Smash that like.
Smash that like, you guys, and join our Facebook group, our TikTok, and our Instagram, please.
That's right.
I'm at 5 minutes and 30 seconds.
Wish that my wife would look me in the eyes and say, I support you. Sure, I've been an ogre, but I love you and I support you. I understand what you're going through.
He just called Janelle an ogre.
Oh, no. I thought he was saying, like, sure, I'm being an ogre.
No, that's been a conversation on our Facebook group today. But no, he's saying, this is what I want.
Guys, sure, I've been an ogre, but I love you and I support you. I understand what you're going through. He's not saying, doing any of that.
Yeah. He's saying, I want her to look at me and say, I've been an ogre. Because I've watched this 3 times.
I think he called himself.
No, he didn't, Jody. He would never.
I think he's calling himself.
I'm rewinding it so we can hear this whole
thing. Go back
I'm
20 seconds. I think he's calling himself an ogre.
I'm at 5:19. Does that work?
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. Getting killed for Thanksgiving. Okay, all right. I get it a little bit, but I am still sore. I'm tender emotionally from a divorce. This would be the time that I would wish that my wife would look me in the eyes and say, I support you. Sure, I've been an ogre, but I love you and I support you. I understand what you're going through. She's not doing any of that.
That's what you're saying.
No, he's calling himself an ogre.
No, he's calling Janelle an ogre. He was monologuing for Janelle right there.
He's saying, like, I wish you would say, listen, I love you and I support you. And then he's like taking a pause. He's going like, sure, I've been an ogre, but I want her to say, I love you and I support you. Like,
okay, well,
he's been an ogre.
Okay, well, he's very grammatically
dumb.
Yeah.
He's dumb.
He's uneducated.
Cody never knows where he's going with a thought.
And he was going between first and third person there. Yes. So that was a little... Okay, then I guess you're right. Because some people are saying I'm right. It could be both. It could be both.
This is the... We're never going to know.
5:41 I'm at.
She's literally telling me she doesn't like me. She prefers other things. She even prefers my ex-wife.
After Christmas,
her sister wife. Yeah.
Christine said that Isabel and everybody are coming home and they want to come see the family here.
Oh man, this is exactly what I was afraid of with Christine leaving.
But it just was working out that we had a vacation rental, so we extended it so Julie and Isabel can see you.
But you're talking about everybody going to some neutral zone. This is my house.
Such a fucking loser. Oh, we're at Christine's rental.
Welcome to my house.
I mean,
it looks so good. I like her shelves in the back. She's got built-ins.
It's very Geordie, I feel. This is very much your aesthetic.
I feel like this background, her shelving is rubbing it in Robyn's face. Like, hey, Robyn, this is what built-ins are supposed to look like. Yeah. Not that weird-ass TV unit that you have built into the drywall at your...
And Robyn, this is what organization looks like and what putting things away out of boxes.
This is actual decor. You don't need to have precious moments and
I was just gonna say
Lennox figurines and whatever the hell they're called.
And I mean, I'm at 6 minutes and 20 seconds, but just like look how happy she is.
I was just gonna say she is glowing.
Because I
get it.
She also this isn't really a spoiler, but she's gonna get low and dirty. She's gonna go low with Kody.
Is she?
Well, she does in this episode, and I can't imagine.
Okay, can I go almost as low as her? Because you guys are very sweet, and I've seen people saying like, okay, I like the divorce glow up too. Yeah, totally. And when you're like, oh, this is what I could have been having and doing and receiving.
Yeah, that's how
in
it's
all
how I
ways, shapes, and forms, if you know, like, it
yeah,
changes you.
just when you're out of the depression and you finally are like in the light, and at last I see the light. Tangled.
Yep.
That's how I felt when I arrived in Canada.
Oh.
And I sung Hello Calgary.
Oh, I love that.
It's just such a feeling of just like, oh yeah, this is what life
Mhm.
could be like.
Yeah.
All right.
Like, I feel bad for people who are married. Sorry.
I
Sorry, everyone who's still
do
happily
too.
married.
Excited. So excited.
Oh, she's
Like, I left
lovely.
Flagstaff 2 months ago. Yeah, it feels like I'm ripping things apart. I thought that it would just be a little bit easier. But it's an end of a book. It's an end of a saga. I don't know. And so everything just feels a little unsettling.
Christine's gone. And Janelle doing stuff with Christine. She's not doing stuff with the rest of us, or even me. So I don't know what to make of this.
He didn't know where he was going to land with that. And he's like,
No. And I think that Kody is still 18 seasons in, under the impression that manosphere men are watching this show. So he's like, I'm just going to talk to them, my base. I think that's what he thinks he's doing, but there's no one
a narcissistic sociopath. He still believes society is on his side and is seeing things from his point of view.
Like, he thinks there's people out there that are like, poor Kody.
Look at how hard he's trying.
I mean, this entire episode,
he's gloves on, Amanda.
Oh, work gloves. He spends this whole episode just talking about still how he doesn't know why he's so pissed off or upset, and it's so weird. And how could they betray me like this? That's what
He didn't want Christine, but he definitely didn't want Christine to leave him.
No,
I love this comment, Brandy. She's definitely divorced by Robyn standards now. Yeah,
for sure she is. Yeah. All right.
How do you think David Woolley's his ogre matches up to Kody's ogre, if you will?
I just think that I think he's better in every way than Kody, and I think it drives Kody crazy. And just knowing that they've had to be
like getting it on the regular.
Yeah, and he knows it. And there's nothing he can really say bad about this guy. Like Kody has more of a six-pack than David Woolley, but that's like all he can really say.
Does he though?
He's like slightly thinner than David Woolley.
I would say like attractiveness wise are the same. They look very different, but
yeah, well, I think it's just that David is spending more time hanging out with his family and loved ones, while Kody is just working out, listening to Pachelbel.
That's right, Pachelbel.
Yes.
Remember that picture where Truly is like giving David a wet willy or something?
Yeah.
Where she's like really grabbing onto him.
She's kind of really all over him, but I mean, you can't blame her. She had no affection from Kody. Yeah. She was telling him, no thank you, daddy, to like a high five when she was like 3 years old.
Yeah, I don't know you. You and that other girl that's always the first in line. What's her name? Aurora. Bye-bye. You guys don't go here. Also, I agree with Catherine. I bet Christina's a screamer. I've always said I think she's the most wild one, that they had like the wildest sex life when they were actually having sex. Yeah, I think she's open to anything. She'll go all the way down.
It's 6 minutes and 55 seconds. And we're, for the 700th time in the series, looking at this goddamn family picture of them all standing outside of Kody Pass.
Oh, look who's kneeling exactly like Kody in that photo. Hold it up.
Oh, it looks like a little bit of Rihanna. Daddy. And look who he's holding.
No, that's arm. Aurora.
That's not Aurora.
Oh, Aurora. No, is it really? Oh, Aurora's
next
back.
to Christine. Yeah. Get back there, Aurora. All right.
I don't like the other one either. Okay.
It's tense in the family across the board. It's tense for a couple of different reasons. There's Christine leaving and her divorcing Kody. There's a lot of tension going on. Now they're talking about doing Christmas separate. It's this whole new like worry and heartbreak and stress about whether or not we'll not be together for Christmas. But it's still like horrible to sit and think about. It's like it's scaring me and stressing me out a lot.
Oh, it is.
From the minute I met the family, we've been doing holidays together, every single holiday together, and this is just such a weird experience.
Okay, but this has nothing to do with Christine getting divorced. This is what, did you expect every single year of your remaining years for every single 18 children to come back for Christmas? This is what happens.
Well,
your kids grow up, they have other families, and you can't do Christmas with you every single year.
Well, I would ask Robyn. Robyn, did you have your kids go hang out with their actual dad, with their daddy on holidays, or no?
Kody's first cousin, you mean? That one?
Right.
Right.
Of course not, because you're divorced.
Yeah.
It's
Robyn's
okay if
the only one
Robyn
in the world who's
divorces,
allowed
but
to get
no,
divorced. Yeah. Mhm.
right. Yeah, no, she didn't try. That's why.
Man, that goiter is flaring. Also,
it really is.
Her new couch look is guess what color? Purple. Plum purple.
To go, who's going to be together for the holidays? It just seems so screwed up.
Here's a good comment. Cap in hand says their dad with cancer, by the way.
Yep.
Although I don't know if he had it at this point, because again, this was like 2 years ago where this was filmed. But either way, I really doubt she's letting them visit him now anyway.
And I hate it.
What's up?
Okay, I just need to move all this stuff out here.
Like all at once?
No, well, I don't know. Just put it in the back seat.
God, he is useless.
She's handed
They're
him a
pillows.
comforter and two pillows, and he's wearing his work gloves, and he's like,
all at once.
She's like, yeah.
Walter could carry that out of the house right now, Kody. Jesus.
Christine chose to leave. Janelle's choosing her as somebody she wants to be close to rather than Meri and Robyn, or even me. People make choices. We made choices all the way along. So it frustrates me if anybody in this family starts acting like they're a victim. Janelle, go ahead and start pulling it in.
Robyn?
I want to watch it.
Oh, okay. Wait, hang on. Okay. I'm going to go back 10 seconds. I was reading a comment. I'm going to go back 10 seconds to 8:14 because this next part is so funny. Janelle's about to go in to like press a button to bring the trailer like in. Like, you know, the part that like comes out. So just look how Kody helps with this.
Oh, okay.
Anybody in this family starts acting like they're a victim. Janelle, go ahead and start pulling it in. I'm going to watch it.
I'm going to watch.
It's going great. Just keep going. Oh, sorry. Keep going.
You scared me. Sorry, I heard your voice.
It'll be more of a yell than that if it's not going good.
You know, I think that this trailer thing has been even more strain on Kody and I's relationship, to be fair. I didn't anticipate it. I thought we'd have this grand adventure. Didn't anticipate it would be so hard.
Good.
Thanks, Kody.
Thanks.
Oh, good. Is it good? This lemon that they sold us.
I'm just going to watch it. I'm just going to watch it. Yep.
Watch. Yeah, just keep moving it in.
I stopped it because you were yelling, because why would someone be yelling when it's just being pulled in unless something goes wrong?
I heard your voice. Oh, no, if it's going bad, it'll be louder than that. And then at the end, it goes into position because this is a $200,000 RV.
And it stops. It makes the stopping sound. Like when you like crank your gas tank thing, it's like, it's closed. It's like, up. Got it. Thanks.
This is like how when they move, Meri's always the one driving the Penske truck, and he's like back up a little more, but 28 more feet, just like, or yards. He's yelling out shit she doesn't know.
And he thinks he perfected this. He really thinks he's pulling one over on his family. Realize how Janelle's just like, oh, okay, I thought I heard your voice, so I'm just gonna keep pressing it to keep going, because
all she's doing is standing with
here.
She's standing with the remote control going, and he's like, wait, okay, good, yeah, okay, it's good, yeah, good, okay, stop, great, that worked.
Kody would be the person that like, he cannot open that jar of pickles. He can't open it. He hands it to Janelle. He's like, you're not gonna be able to open it. And she's just like,
but he loosened it.
I loosened it up for you.
Yeah.
I loosened it up. Sure.
If If you just hit a jar with a knife all the way around, it works.
I like going with a thunk on the bottom.
I didn't know that word. Also, Daphne has made like 25 like of those things. You know the thing you put under carpet so it doesn't move around? It's like plastic,
like a little
kind
traction
of
thing.
Yeah, traction thing. She like cuts them into squares and then crochets like pretty stuff around it. So you use it as a jar opener.
I like that.
Yeah, it's good. She sells them at garage sales, Georgie, at craft fairs.
Or what's her Instagram? Off the Hook.
Off the Hook Crochet Designs.
There you go.
She's provided Afghans for me, Geordie, my best friend Jenny, who just had a baby, and Justine. I just gave her one.
When Charlie was sick.
That's
in this room, Amanda.
They're made with love. All right, I'm at 8 minutes and 47 seconds.
And when it wasn't all easy and it wasn't comfortable and it was hard, I think Kody really got disillusioned very fast. And it was very easy for him to blame me for this.
Okay, I'm going to close this trailer and then we can pick up and leave.
As soon as the dang land is paid off, I can break ground. So I'll come back out next spring because we have 1 year till the property has to be paid off. You know, when we bought this property, the seller carried the note. He carried the loan. And as any other bank, he has the right to foreclose if we default on the loan. So the clock is really ticking. We could.
So doesn't that just sound exactly like a Brown family money decision, financial decision? They're paying off the seller. So the seller owns the loan. They're paying them off. So if it's not paid off by a certain time, they lose everything. They lose all the money.
Well, just like you do if you have like a mortgage on a house that you're not paying, or your car or whatever gets repoed. Yeah. It
just seems so perfect that Kody, of course, would be like, that's a great deal. We can do it.
God, he's such an idiot. He's so bad. Oh, wait a second. I thought he made a chart one time.
Oh, he doesn't
figure it out. It was based on science. Okay,
it's based on the facts.
He was going to be flexible. Oh, I'm sorry, flexible.
The market is
here. So, but it kind of sounds like they bought when it was up here.
Well, they bought now. They had to buy now.
Because where we go one,
we go all.
We go all.
He had to make a chart because we're women. So explain it to me like I'm a woman.
Explain it to me like I'm a woman. Yeah.
At 9:26.
Use it all if we default.
God, what a dumb decision.
I really, really would like to have an amiable divorce.
What are you doing?
How are you? I didn't.
Nice to see you.
Hi.
I'm not feeling like
I can't wait for this.
Walter, come.
I was laid up with COVID. I was out of my mind. When I talk about getting into anxiety, Christine, depression.
I know, and I'm sorry to even laugh a little bit, but Gwendolyn was like,
yeah. You mean that way. It's okay.
Oh my God, he is such a baby.
I know. This idiot.
Such a child. It's okay, I'm being like that.
I'm back in Flagstaff again, just visiting with family, Janelle, her kids.
Okay, so here's another thing.
Her actual family.
I was talking to Jean earlier, like, are there any, because I know she goes on Reddit a lot, like more than, I'm too scared of Reddit. It's too overwhelming for me. But I'm like, tell me like what people are talking about. And she said the Robyn Leon thing, which we'll get to. But she said another thing everyone's talking about is just how depressing Janelle's apartment is. Like, do you see it?
I mean, listen, like my college apartments this would have been a massive upgrade. Like, I don't think you realize like how disgusting and dumpy my college apartments were.
We just did an episode where they moved Madison in her own apartment. And
Madison. I would move into Madison's tomorrow.
Totally. I think most of my stuff would fit in Madison.
But it's depressing considering Janelle has worked her ass off for this family. Her father's inheritance to buy the house in Lehigh. You got Robyn in a mansion, and here's Janelle, still mother of 6 kids. Granted, they're all adults. Bye-bye, but still.
And this is a college apartment. I think this is like a dorm.
Jesus.
Also, just a nuance here that I just noticed that I think is just so perfectly Janelle is she's a fan of the Myers family of products. Myers. Like
Do I know Myers? Yes.
I love Myers. The lavender one is like
That's pretty bouge though.
Yeah.
Are you talking about like the Mrs. Myers?
Yeah, Mrs. Myers.
Yeah, that's pretty bougie.
I used to like have like a monthly subscription to Mrs. Myers.
Okay, I never want to hear you call me bougie again. That's bouge.
Yeah, no, I was. No, it's just because I'm horrible with my money. But she has like the big refill thing of Mrs. Myers on her counter, the one that you're supposed to pour into a smaller.
Oh, that's from like Costco. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, but she's not
We're not doing that. We're skipping that step. She was just pouring the whole thing into the
She's also got a big container of collagen peptides, I see. She has 2 water bottles from Amazon on that back burner over there.
Clorox wipes, cream that should probably be in the fridge.
I think there's a tape measure. I mean, this is such a Janelle kitchen. That's great.
Yeah, the reason we're seeing all this, by the way, is because there's nothing but clutter all over. Now, granted,
she's got no storage. It's a small place.
I know. Oh, I know. It's just her and Savannah always just looks so defeated. Like, okay, one more year.
She's almost gorgeous, though.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm at 10:14.
Hey, Janelle. Oh, hey. I know. So I got the bookshelf that we talked about.
For right here?
Yes, because I'm struggling with all the where to put everything.
That's beautiful. That's perfect.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's put it. If you want to help me, because I'm sort of intimidated about putting it together.
No, this is my favorite thing to do.
I'm visiting Janelle in her apartment today. This is the first time that I get to see it, and she asked if I would come over and help her build the shelf. Oh, Meri. Because my steak knives really actually are just really
no. And Hayden's like,
who doesn't use a knife?
I used to cut cardboard. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm definitely using those knives.
Oh my word, that looks intimidating.
No, it's not. It's fine.
Yeah, I still consider Janelle my sister wife. It's super weird, I think. But it's just that we're not really just friends. Christine and I, especially when she first came into the family, I just did not get her. I thought she was a princess. I did. And she thought I was bossy. When I married,
I feel like both of those things were probably true.
Yeah. I forgive Janelle for everything. I think she was in fight or flight because Meri was a monster to her.
Oh, yeah.
And that,
and she's in charge of all of the family's finances. I would be stressed out too. I'd be like, I need you to stop being such a princess and just like chill out for a second.
Yeah.
So, and they were children when they married him, basically.
Yeah.
They were bebés.
Yep.
I'm at 11:14. We're looking at yet again one of their old family photos from 1957. Because they only have a handful.
Kody, I didn't really even know Janelle that much. Like at first I thought we were okay. So Christine and I have joked, are we still sister wives? We both say yes, even though it's not really the traditional sense of the word.
This is also the back of it.
Is that what that's what this is too? Oh, weird. It comes
now it's a hat.
Oh, honey. It's so cute. Well, it's so weird to consider the whole sister wife word. But then I had to think about all the other people in the world that tell me, hey, I consider my best friend my sister wife. And I'm like, heck, if they consider their best friend their sister wife, I can consider Janelle my sister wife.
Do you like it better than your fifth wheel, the apartment?
Well, yes, it's definitely simpler. See, I thought we would be so much further along in the building process, but that's just taken a long time.
Because the building, how's it going? You're still gonna...
No, I have my plans.
For your house?
Yeah. I mean, I will say, if anything has come out of this crazy summer where I made a gamble, it wasn't awesome, like, I have a plan. Can you reach them with your long arms?
Yeah.
I know what the problem is.
Yes. Sorry. There's a witch's hat just hanging off a chair in Janelle on the kitchen table.
Just leave it there. I'm actually surprised Janelle doesn't know how to build stuff. Seems like she would like to have her own little tool belt. Yeah. I'm surprised.
There's just so much clutter. Like I'm getting agita just like looking at
I know. I can't.
I know what the property looks like. I have at least a freaking driveway out of this whole thing.
Okay, I want to see.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. Are you excited?
Yes.
When do you think you're going to break ground and stuff? Any ideas?
Spring probably.
No, really?
Yeah, and then it takes about, for these little houses, like 6 months, 9 months.
I think Janelle wants to build
then she should definitely build. The thing is, I know they haven't paid off the property.
I don't think we're going to be building on this property by spring. Coming up with money to pay off Coyote Pass, very difficult. Coming up with a down payment on a house, not hard. We could have done that, but Janelle was refused.
So I wrote this in the Facebook group, is how pissed that made me of him saying, coming up with a down payment, that's easy. It's not hard at all. Like,
Yeah.
Coming up for a down payment on a house is not hard. You're telling that
Well, yeah, you just go to Janelle and she goes back to the books. Little this, little that, lend a little here, lend a little there, high interest loans.
It's just so tone deaf to say to like this whole new generation of people who will never be able to afford houses because we're in a housing crisis and getting loans are getting harder and harder. But to him, it's no big deal. Let's get a loan.
Nope.
Let's get a fucking loan.
Yeah. Let's have a loan to fill with children. Obviously, he's saying that because he wants to be like, well, that's why Robyn has a huge house, huge nice house, because that was easy to get. Just borrow, no big deal.
So it's just small, just 1,200 square feet, because that's what we can do.
1,200.
That's what we can do with the county.
It's a casita.
Yeah,
So
this
this
is
is
like
a
sit
casita.
down and we'll stay in it while she goes to school or whatever once we build.
Perfect.
You know, I think the biggest problem in forward movement is just this argument that the family has whether we have the ability to pay off the property or not. See, Cody's like, we don't have the money. I'm like, we have the money. We're in the same situation we were in when we gave Christine the money for her house, and definitely when we gave Robyn the money for her house.
Ooh.
I just feel like nobody's watching out for me. Nobody's prioritizing me. It's not a 5-alarm fire. I feel like I'm just watching, but I can be your beautiful assistant.
You are going to be my beautiful.
Janelle, she's pulling an Amanda special here.
I don't want to get in your way. I don't want to step on any toes.
There's no room on the floor, so I'll just stand here, but I'll support you.
That's a joke, Savannah, we always make about your dad. He always needs a beautiful assistant when he does something, right? It's true.
When dad is working on something, he's always like, no. Let me do it. And he's always like frustrated when you don't do it the way he wants you. And eventually you just become like, can you bring me this tool? Or can you hold the flashlight?
And it's just like you don't even really do much except criticize what he does. So you need to have.
Christina's like, I think she upped her meds or something. She's having a blast.
She's just happy. She's out of there. She can speak the truth. That says a lot. Like, oh no, my dad. Well, first of all, the fact that Kody needs to have an audience to make him feel like big and manly. Like, oh, see what I'm doing here.
Well, I think it's because he doesn't know what he's doing, so he needs someone there. Like, remember with the lug nuts when he's like,
I was going to say when he was hanging Janelle's TV on the wall.
Oh,
and he went to all the different houses, and he was like, "Oh, it's because there was missing a piece. It was missing a piece."
He's like,
and then it was
Logan,
right there in the
was
bag.
here the whole time. And Logan and Janelle, Janelle's like, I didn't know.
Yeah,
how do I know that?
Right.
Or when they were doing the, as surviving sister wives would say, the flea high move, and he's like, none of the tire places are open because it's MLK Day, but we just busted another tire. But it turns out Janelle has a full-size tire, so I'll just put it on this car that doesn't fit it. And by the third lug nut breaking, I knew the next one's
he's like, guys, I think this next one, I think this next one's gonna break too. He was on 4 of 5, and he was like, I don't know if we should risk this one. Yeah, I just knew.
I'm a man, and I knew that next one was going to break. Oh my god.
Remember, and a flathead screwdriver and a Phillips.
Usually, when I was Cody's beautiful assistant, I would just, it was great. It was a lot of fun. I love doing stuff like that. I love seeing how things work and how to fix things. I love it. So I would never mind. But if he got too intense, I would just start messing with him. Be like, I don't think it's supposed to be like that. And he would get really frustrated. No, I wouldn't do it on purpose, totally. If things got too intense, they just needed to calm down a little bit. That is my job as a beautiful assistant, to calm him down.
So, holidays.
Cody's still feeling like the boys need to have a conversation with him or whatever, so we're separate.
So you're not going to go over to Robyn's house for Christmas?
No. Cody feels like they owe him a big apology and some sort of conversation and stuff for being disrespectful. And
have they been disrespectful?
I think it was a disagreement.
The whole reason that I'm in this place with the boys is because I want to have a holiday experience where we haven't already cleared the air. or something political comes up, or something about COVID, or my own experience with it, or anything comes up, and we end.
By the way, Jody, you need to get in the mindset that
Okay.
COVID is still happening, and he's going to talk about it all season long.
COVID protocols? COVID-19 or COVID?
Oh, COVID.
Because you need to make the distinction.
But when did COVID start becoming like not that big a deal?
I don't know. Maybe fall 2021 to 22. Is that weird? Yeah. Anyhow.
And it is kind of triggering to watch this because it's like we all as a nation, world, went through this. It was traumatic for everyone. It sucked.
Well, not as traumatic for us as it was for Kody.
Oh, he's gonna let us know. Don't worry.
Oh, okay, good.
Evolving into an angry conversation. That's a stupidity that I'm not going to bring into my house for holidays.
I mean, I always said I picked my kids before Kody, and that sounds like, is that what?
Like, what am I going to do? Go over to Robyn's house and hang out? Savannah and I go to Robyn's house and hang out with Robyn's kids and Meri and Cody?
That was really big.
Yeah, that was. That's
what we
were saying.
We're supposed to go over and hang out with Robyn's kids? Aurora?
Yeah, just me and Aurora going to be like, oh, happy Thanksgiving. Oh, Merry Christmas.
Do
you want me to sit with Ariola?
Yeah, she doesn't even need to explain it. It's just, you want us to go over and hang out with Robyn's kids?
Meri and Robyn's kids?
Yeah.
Please.
They're not going to do Christmas together. Janelle's going to do Christmas with her kids.
Yeah, obviously.
Because Kody has to have a conversation with his sons. The whole thing, frankly, makes me nauseous. Is me leaving Kody causing any problems? Like, he told me, like, you're breaking up the family and it's your fault. Well, we're splitting.
Yeah.
Is it?
No, I don't think so.
Savannah's like, Mom, do you want to tell her that?
There was a comment up there. It was like, Savannah's doing what most kids do in an adult conversation where you stand there quiet as a mouse and
you take
hope
it
to not be
all
sent
in.
out of the room. Yeah, just, I'm not even here. Just go about your business.
Did you see her face there, though?
Who?
When Christine's like, when Christine said that, Savannah looks, she's like, no, Mom, it's like not true at all. Like, we all hate Dad. It's not just
we all hate him. Yeah. When Savannah, like, who hasn't had like any talking heads ever, all of a sudden now is in the first episode, she's like, I'll do a talking head. I'll do a talk interview. I'm ready to talk.
Yeah. My turn. My turn.
Whoa, babe, you're being really like, whoa. Jan thinks Hunter's very talented.
Oh my God.
I'm the devil.
Well, he's certainly not my first. Wow, hope you guys like The Office.
Yeah, I hope you guys like one specific episode of The Office.
But he's really angry.
Okay.
Kody told me I was breaking up the family. Like, it's my fault that the family's breaking up. Dude, if my relationship with my sister wives is up to me and it's my fault that I have a bad relationship with my sister wives, why isn't it your fault if you have a bad relationship with your children? Do I worry that we will
Good point.
be able to turn this around? Absolutely.
Oh, really? It's that
I'm worried just because Kody's in such a place where he just is like, I'm just tired of doing all the work to hold the family together. And I feel like as a husband in a plural family, that's kind of your responsibility.
When a wife like Janelle undermines your rules, she undermines.
Just say, when Janelle undermines my rules. When a wife, well, let's say off the top of my head, Janelle. Oh, let's just say Janelle
Undermines the husband's rules.
Because he's still sticking to the story of the what does he call the text chain? The rumor mill.
Oh my
God. He's still convinced that his kids would think he was this amazing father if the wives weren't poisoning their minds.
Right. I'd be like, Savannah, do you want to start sharpening those knives before Dad comes over? That might be a real good idea.
Can I just say that, like, it is like cloudy and about to rain outside, and like I feel like the universe knows what weather I want, like I desire on this wonderful day, on this blessed day.
Yeah,
they're giving me not having to use my fucking fan the whole time.
I like your fan.
I like my fan too.
It's actually leading the family. I could be a great leader in the family, and I should be, in spite of their undermining. But I don't have the exposure to the children that the mothers have in this family. So having the mother's support.
You don't have a phone or their phone numbers? Because that's the same.
Oh no, the kids should call their dad. It should never be on the dad to like be a parent.
Famously, it's the kid's responsibility to maintain a relationship.
Yeah.
Would be the thing to do.
Like, you can't be a husband in a plural family and just be like, well, I don't want to do any more work.
No, you can't.
I want you guys to all get together so it's easy for me. I'm sorry, that's not how it works. I mean, look, Kody and I have been through some tough spots and we've always come out of them. But I can't really be in a full relationship with him if he's going to be estranged from my children. It just seems really wrong.
Well, you got the pegs, and so if you look in the things, it has like a number 4 is there.
I mean, look, a big part of my relationship with Kody has been the fact that he was such an engaged father. He was such a good dad. And now he doesn't want to be that anymore, so I don't even know who that guy is. Who is that guy?
All right, I'm going to go ahead here.
Yeah.
I'm at 18 minutes and 10 seconds.
Oh, is that Meri?
Oh, you look at this. Look at this.
Hey, I saw you pull up. Hi.
How's it going?
Hey, Meri.
It's cold, Robyn.
I think I remember Kody giving you some coats for Christmas. Where are they?
What?
Go get you.
Yeah, we need to unpack everything that just happened there. First of all,
That was a lot.
That was a lot. Robyn being in a parka triggers me. She's always in a fucking parka, and it's not that cold. Meri, how many dog-based shirts do you think Meri owns? Because this is just a long sleeve tee with a huge paw print on it.
Yeah. Well, just like Dee says here, Meri didn't bring a coat because she thought they were going inside, but no. Robyn was at that window and she saw the car coming and
wearing
she's
her parka already.
Yep.
And
Going
Meri's
outside.
holding a blanket for some. Did she bring a blanket?
I think it's like a little like a shawl.
Yeah, but it's not. Well, and then Robyn's being a total bitch. I thought Kody
Yep.
gave you some coats for Christmas. You know that Kody, like, they just were getting rid of shit, and they're like, Meri, do you want some coats? Because my shopping addiction is getting out of control.
I think it was like, okay, let's make a list, like who wants what for Christmas. Oh, Meri wants these coats for Christmas, and they were probably like $100 each, Amanda. And then Robyn's like, oh, we spent $300 on coats. I thought Kody got you some coats for Christmas.
I would love to see the time stamp on what time of the night or early morning those things were purchased in.
Absolutely. She does all like, her best. How much money did we spend on you, Meri? And you're not even wearing your coat.
Well, I think she does her best shopping like between the hours of like 2 and 4. That's when she's the most exhilarated. And you know her Amazon cart has one click. Like what's it called?
Oh no, I think it's all QVC. I know it's QVC because those Thanksgiving dishes were Temptation. It was on the Temptation line.
Oh,
I know
so
it because my sister's obsessed with QVC. I know I know Temptation dishware and like, you know, some chafing dishes when I see them.
All right, so they're going outside to talk. This is one of the other things everyone can't get over is that like, let us in your fucking house.
Yeah, what
Robyn.
is this about?
Just let us in.
Because it's hoarded up with stuff.
Sure, but
1,000%.
That's fine. If my house looks like that, I would just be like, I only want you guys in this one living room area, and then I would just clean that one area if it's so much difficult to, but she can't.
Or like her office. Oh, it's probably, I'm sure it's probably just like filled with orders and receipts and
yeah,
inventory. We definitely can't use that. Unbelievable. God.
Right,
they bought that home for you, Robyn. It's their home, actually.
Yes.
So
it's
open
mostly
up.
Meri and Janelle's.
Is there a home in my closet?
Blanket?
No, I forgot to bring it.
Do you want me to get you another blanket?
It's possible this might not keep me warm enough.
How about we just go inside, Robyn?
Inside? Can we go inside? Fuck.
What the hell?
I'll go get you.
It's that time of year that it's like coming out of fall and I forget that it's cold outside. So
you know that you and me during this scene would be in like t-shirts.
Oh.
Like flip-flops.
Long sleeve pulled up.
I still have my fan with me.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, or we'd have sweatshirts on, like pretending we were cold, but really we'd be like,
yeah, just I'm watching beads of sweat
coming out.
Like the second the camera's done, that thing's coming off.
It looks like it's a hot tub scene, but it's not. It's just us cooling off.
But Meri and Robyn are so cold.
Mine and Kody's relationship is basically we see each other when I come over to Robyn's house. I've heard him refer to us as friends, which is kind of weird for me because I think friends talk to each other more than Kody and I talk to each other.
That was a funny joke, Meri. That was funny.
I'm gonna lean in and tell a secret. Guys, listen up. Linda, I think friends talk to each other more than Kody and I. It's a secret. Quiet.
The tooth is really featured in one of her. She goes on like a little monologue-y, like stand-up routine. She turns into Che Diaz at one point here, and you're gonna be like aghast.
Oh,
like she goes blue, if you will.
Did she have a little bit too much root beer and Kahlua before this?
You can tell when she starts getting drunk here. Yeah. So Robyn's now brought out Kody's leather jacket because, I can't give her one of mine.
Hers are too small.
Oh, I'm so tiny.
Yeah.
Except they're like probably 2 sizes off from each other, if that.
Cody.
She's rubbing it in here.
It's kind of like Cody's giving me a hug. Oh,
I can
like squeeze you. I put it on you. Do that. Just do that. It probably won't. Just pretend. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome, buddy.
Okay, this is so unhealthy that like they have an inside joke now between the two of them where they laugh about how Kody doesn't want to lay a finger on Meri.
Yeah, what the hell? This is so weird and creepy.
Yeah. It'll be like Cody's hugging me because I'll be wearing his jacket, and Robyn goes, "I'll hug you if you want, buddy." They're both giggling.
How about we go inside, Robyn? This is, oh God, I hate her so much.
Do you think Cody's like actually inside?
Of course he is. And he's like, "Oh, you gave her my jacket." He's pissed. He's never wearing that jacket again.
Oh, never.
There was a time when he would give me his coat to wear.
Oh.
He would be all chivalrous when it was cold. And now Robyn's being all chivalrous for me, for him. It's a very nice coat.
She is drunk.
So,
I mean, how could you not be?
She is drunk on that couch.
Oh, it gets way drunk.
It's so funny. There's a secret. Chivalrous. Like that's drunk girl in the bathroom.
But now Robyn, she's being chivalrous for me. It's just really you gotta laugh through the pain, Joe.
Wow. Okay.
Kody and Janelle and Robyn and I all got together and we had a discussion about the holidays and who's going to be around and what's going to happen with that. The last I knew is that they boys couldn't come until they showed respect and apologized. And this
Please
is the year.
Do not communicate to my children for me because you and I struggle enough to communicate. I'm afraid that message will get mixed.
Say?
Call Dad.
Yeah, that conversation was very emotional.
Okay, am I the only one that sees this as some kind of betrayal?
Yeah.
It's just a big mess. And so I just want to talk to Meri about like what she wants to do for the holidays. She's the only one that's interested in spending it together.
Because they all hate you, Robyn.
Just trying to again wrap my.
I don't think I've ever been as bundled up in my life as Meri is right here.
It is a
sweating
queen size Afghan wrapped around her neck right now.
Yeah.
Oh my
with
God.
Cody's leather jacket on, and of course her long sleeve tee with the paw print on it.
You know what? I'm doing it.
But imagine that with a full leather jacket.
Oh no, I'd just be like, you know what, Robyn? I'm just gonna like end it right now. Myself out of my misery. Right. I'm gonna channel Meri here. Okay.
All right, I'm at 20 minutes and 33 seconds for anyone following in the timestamps.
Bring around.
Oh, see, right there behind Robyn, there's 2 huge logs with, I want to say,
that's a container of gasoline.
Yes. What are they planning on doing there?
Look, now I can't tell you for sure, but I can tell you for sure I think Ariola's been playing outside. I think
she-
Ariola is like problem child. She's gonna like that place. It's gonna.
What's it
gonna go up
called
in
when
flames.
you like when you're obsessed with fire?
Pyro.
Fire, yeah. I can see that.
Yep.
All right.
Kind of some of the last few conversations, but I don't know. Just, no matter what's going on with the parents, I got to make sure my kids have a good Thanksgiving. So, I mean, are you going to be around or?
Yes.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yes. But I mean, you've got Mariah. I just, just never know.
All right, right there. It's jarring to hear Leon's dead name being used, and people were up in arms. And I know I think there was like an argument going on in the chat earlier, but I looked up the timeline for this. This is, what did Jean say? Like
November
21st. Yeah. And Leon's post coming out as trans was in 2022, like June.
In the summer.
So yeah. And like, I don't know if like, do you think that Leon told Kody and Robyn beforehand? I don't know if they have a good relationship.
I don't think they would have told Robyn and Kody.
Right. Because I do think that at least Kody and Robyn are smart enough to not dead name her on camera, right? Like they've got to know that. I don't think Robyn.
This is a good point. TLC should have made a disclaimer. Yeah,
that's a good point. Well, even when Gwendolyn does her watch-alongs, this is like so much more technology than I could ever do. Whenever they say the name, she'll go in and like record herself saying Leon over top.
Oh, okay.
Mariah. So
that's nice.
As if TLC couldn't do that.
Well, Robyn's busy. She didn't have time to re-record anything. This is a really good point. I'm glad you brought this up, Serena.
You and that scarf. You're still wearing it.
What kid is getting really excited about Thanksgiving? I agree with she's like, I mean, I have to make sure that my kids have a really good Thanksgiving. So are you going to be here? They're fine. They're like 20 years old. And the two youngest ones don't give a shit. You never let them leave the house anyway. No one ever comes over. Why would this be any different?
Yeah, Ariel is just inside drinking like milkshakes and
vanilla milkshakes. Loser.
Yeah.
Making other people drink them and then going, your neck's really red. Why are you all red?
I feel like Solomon
busted.
Again, my thoughts are that Solomon hates Kody and wants to get out as soon as possible. I feel like Solomon's bedroom just has like scratch marks down the wall, like in Silence of the Lambs. Yeah, there's just like fingernails because he's like, get me out of here. All right, we're at 20:58.
No, I'll be here. So I just don't want to assume. So I'm really struggling with what's going on right now with the rest of the family, not just with Christine leaving, but the boys and Kody and Janelle and all that stuff. It's just like, who are you? Because they're adults. I'm grateful that Meri is not giving up on our family. It's ironic because she wants to keep figuring this out and working it out, but yet her and Kody are where they're at. And I just wish it was different. I do. But yeah, no, I'll be here. So it's you and me again.
Yeah.
Pulling this off.
Last year's Thanksgiving was weird.
All right, this is where she's about to go into a monologue that you will never forget for the rest of your life. Okay, so just talking about Thanksgiving.
And it wasn't our whole family. Usually during the holidays, it's just all of us, and it's big and loud and fun, and it wasn't that. It's just Robyn and Kody and her kids and me. Are you going to do the turkey again?
If you want me to. Yeah, if we want to.
I do.
Okay.
Want you to. Okay, cool. Cody really liked it.
Oh, yeah.
And it's nice to not have to mess with it.
Last year, I made the meat turkey, the animal turkey, and Meri made a Rice Krispie turkey, and she stuffed it with chocolate candies and stuff.
Oh, my God.
Oh, here's a flashback where Ariola has a fucking binky in her face as Meri reveals this turkey. As you can see in the comments, Jody, you can see the word turkey appearing over and over because you just don't even know what's about to come here. All right.
Wait, what is that? Oh my gosh. That's so fun. Okay, listen, I have done the turkey for years. Kody used to like my turkey until he had Robyn's, and I guess hers is that much. That just sounds.
What just happened?
Mine is sweet, hers is savory. He could like it both if he wanted. He did sign up for liking everybody's turkeys. Just stop.
What?
That dead tooth was on display in that last.
What just happened?
Well, Meri's drunk.
What was she just likening turkey cavities to Kody stuffing?
Yeah, she caught herself. She's like, well, Kody used to like my turkey until he had Robyn's turkey, and oh no, that sounded so bad. But then she like doubled down on it
and kept going.
Yeah,
sweet. Hers is sweet. Robyn's
mine
is
is sweet,
savory?
and Robyn's is savory.
Is she talking about like?
Well, yeah, once she starts saying that, I think she's understanding the double entendre. But
like,
don't like that, babe.
So Robyn's is savory? I don't want any savor. Like, what does she like? Taste like cumin? Like what? Like some thyme and the
like Robyn
coriander.
I feel like she tastes like musk. Like
I was gonna
mothballs.
say I was gonna say mothballs.
Yeah, just like, but like old lady perfume.
Oh yeah, like a Faith Hill perfume, like some sort of celebrity perfume.
Yeah.
That's sold at like Kohl's, you know.
Yeah, that's already been discontinued. But
but she's stocked up because it's her favorite.
Awful. But yeah, like, I mean, I get the double entendre, but Meri's way too excited about her own joke here. And it's also, Meri, do you realize how depressing this monologue you're giving is?
Yeah.
That the fact that your husband does not want anything to do with your turkey.
Ooh,
but it's hilarious.
Gross.
Look at my
the gobble up. Ew, it's so disgusting.
White diamonds, Amanda says. Sorry, I got a little.
Or not even like white. It'd be like, if you like white diamonds, you'll love blue sapphire. Right.
Oh, this is good.
Ew.
Bird mentality says, stick a sprig of rosemary in her. She's done.
Oh, I hate this. I hate it.
Yeah,
Actually,
I knew the chat would blow up here.
Ginate adjacent. What about some Baby Soft? Do you remember Baby Soft? It was big in like the late 80s, early 90s. It was like a girl's first perfume. Let me know in the comments if anyone remembers Baby Soft. I feel like that would be Robyn's signature scent.
Sharice wants to join the chat. She heard turkey. She wants to talk turkey.
She knows that we're talking about.
See.
I hate that word. Ew.
Latrice has really been slowing down lately, guys. So send some thoughts and prayers for her.
Say that.
I mean, she's fine. She's sleeping a lot more than usual.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, Baby Soft. Oh, good. Yes, pink bubble bath. Yeah, it was like a very alcohol-y smell baby powder. I mean, it was awful, but I feel like that would be like Robyn's like, oh, it's very like it was mine when I was a young girl. I was a young tender girl, and it was my signature scent.
I feel like Janelle tastes like something like industrial, but like not bad. But like
Mrs. Meyer's lavender.
Sure, yeah. Or no. Mrs. Meyer's, but like
basil.
The wood cleaner.
Oh, I was gonna say like the basil scent. Because she likes working out in the garden.
She had the basil.
She likes getting her hands dirty. Yeah.
And Christine is just like sweets. It smells like Disneyland.
No, I think Christine goes like, she's gonna go like sexy. She's gonna do that. Oh God, how do you say it's like Tierre Mugler. Well, I don't even know how to pronounce it. Angel or it's very like a
Summer's
really
Eve?
strong. No, like a real strong, womanly, musky. Lemon
Catherine says
pledge.
lemon pledge.
I feel like that would be Meri. Meri's like, let's put on some fucking pledge.
Yeah, Meri
She
probably
doesn't
just smells the most like cleaner, like bleach.
Well, she should use some of that on Dat Tooth.
But she was having the time
Get
of her
one of
life.
those bleach pens. Just put it on just on the one, you know?
I know. And I feel like there's got to be something you can like apply to your tooth, like a Crest White Strip-esque
The
thing.
pen.
That you can
I just got them.
What, Crest
You
White
just
Strip?
paint it out. You can just paint it. You just like brush it on.
I just got that too.
Yeah, and then you get to like go like
Yeah.
for 30 seconds until it dries, or you just take your blow dryer and go and then CK1. Wow, that is Meri. I think Meri is CK1.
Okay.
Or Robyn, because Robyn had CK1 when she was in her breakdancing days in high school, and she still thinks it's cool.
Totally.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. 2307.
It's weird because this whole situation has me thinking so much, and I'm going.
It's weird for her to think so
Trying
much.
really hard not to get like, what's that word when you just feeling like everything's falling apart and it's bad? Oh yeah, that everything's falling apart and it's bad. I'm trying not to get past that word.
Meri just said like, oh really? Oh, like when it's really bad, your life is falling apart. Is that what it is? She was just mocking her.
Yeah, completely.
Oh really? Your life is falling apart. Oh, anything you know.
I don't know. Is there a word for that? Mm-hmm. Like you're just
Divorce?
kind of letting it kind of pull you down, sort of thing. And I'm thinking about other plural families a lot, and like the knowledge that I know about other plural families. How do they operate in these situations? I'm trying really hard not to feel like it's the end of our world and like that, like it's just hopeless, completely hopeless. I'm looking for some light at the end of the tunnel because.
Also, didn't her handsome mother get divorced? Because she did. So why does Robyn not know how other plural families handle divorce?
Well, she always knew. She knew all about other plural families. We're watching the old episodes now. That's all she talks about. Oh, I know a lot of families who there was like a honeymoon wife and there was a
just sitting there looking at all these other plural families out there and how they're making it work. And and then her stepdad with the camera in her vagina. Speaking of vaginas.
Oh, vagina daddy?
Yeah, vagina daddy. I forgot what we called him.
Yep.
Because I'm struggling so bad. I mean, I'm struggling not to be like blue and crying constantly and depressed.
Oh, not like blue. That. Not blue, you guys.
Like blue to me. Like blue to me is just like, oh God, I'm having a bad day.
No, she cannot be blue.
And crying all the time. Well, you're
well, don't worry about it, Robyn, because you've never shed a tear.
Yeah, you don't actually.
We've never seen a tear fall.
At Maddie's wedding, the episode I watched the other day, it was like Meri and Christine and Janelle are all watching, and Robyn's in the background just with her fourth finger.
And her French manicure.
Yeah, you don't even know Maddie. Madison hates you.
Yeah, Madison hates you.
I think there's ways to get it figured out and fixed, but I feel like, you know, I just need to like look at it from a different perspective so I don't go all dark every single time I think about it, because it just feels so much like it's such a difference and such a deviation from that big picture that, you know, that I wanted and saw.
Oh, you wanted something and didn't get it.
It's really made me wonder if what I saw was real, and I'm not trying to be insulting there, but it's making me wonder if it was as real as I thought it was. Okay,
so now basically what's happening is Robyn is changing her narrative now as a latch-ditch effort to say that the family basically gaslit her into joining them.
COVID made me realize that what I saw wasn't actually real.
Like maybe you guys were like pretending for me, and I just got... I was just an innocent.
For the last 15 years, I was just fooled. You all made me believe something.
Of what has happened. the last, year and a half.
I'm struggling with depression over it.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Okay.
I feel like we've failed,
You have.
I feel like it's been definitely amplified during COVID. The tension that was always there, kind of thing.
I don't know.
Was it there, Meri? I seriously want to sit down and go, okay, was there things I was missing when I first came in the family with you guys that I didn't quite realize were underneath everything? Like, this whole thing with Kody and Christine has just floored me. And I know that there was like issues and stuff like that, but every marriage has issues. Was there stuff that I didn't know about?
Yeah, because it's someone else's marriage. You're not going to know everything about other people. You think they're going to tell you that?
How did this floor you also? Like, you weren't realizing that Kody was spending 6 days out of 7 at your house?
Yeah.
You didn't realize that, but it jars you that Christine felt disconnected.
Yeah, I didn't realize that you and Kody had issues, and I didn't realize that Christine and Kody had fights. Well,
I have no idea.
She was the number one, like, marriages stay separate. We don't talk to each other about what goes on in each other's marriages. But now you're supposed to know.
If she saw that we were perfect, either we were all really good actors or she had blinders on. I don't know.
All right, I'm at 26 minutes and 2 seconds.
A couple of days ago, I asked Kody if he could meet me at Sausalito just to discuss Truly and what she's doing and how she is, and then the holidays as well. I really would like to have an amiable divorce, and be able to talk to him about stuff.
Oh, look at his dumb sports car.
I know, dude.
Dummy.
I don't really know how I feel about meeting for lunch. I'm not feeling like I'm in a great place.
He's blue.
He's like a high schooler going through their first breakup. Like, honestly.
Yeah. Probably the only other breakup was when that other
the 17-year-old
he was going to marry. Yeah.
Yeah, the one they were waiting to become of age. Yes, of course.
Yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey. Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
How's it
How are
going?
you? I didn't.
Nice to see you.
Hi. Good to see you too.
Ooh.
So, what are we ordering, or are we talking business first?
Well, we can do whatever. So, not talking business.
God, he's so awkward.
I know, like, it doesn't have to be this awkward.
No, Kody, you could be normal people. We can start talking and like look at the menu. That's what normal people do when they go out.
I did look at this menu, by the way, earlier today.
Ooh, and
I mean, it's just it's a Mexican restaurant, so it's just burritos, enchiladas, like kind of, same 10 ingredients, kind of just in different things. But
Amy wants to know, do you think she got the nachos?
No, she did not get the nachos. She had a burrito, but I wish she got the nachos. But Kody, I'm pretty sure, gets a like keto friendly, like, because they have a gluten-free option. So I think he gets like a burrito, but like without the burrito, and because he just gets a bowl, and he's about to start just pouring lemon juice into it.
Does he ask, ooh, do you know what'd be fun? Do you have any hot chocolate with marshmallows?
So chilly outside. Also, Kody doesn't take off his leather jacket, which is so annoying to me.
Which, by the way, I can take this thing off. I was feeling
you don't need to
poked out. Ugh.
I think it's good just to keep things lighthearted and keep things casual as much as possible, because who knows what's going to happen in the next 10 seconds. I have no idea. Like, I seriously want to sit down and go, okay, was there things I was missing?
When Robyn came into the family, we were not a perfect family, but we were a really good family. I think people are
Well.
looking back and trying to.
Oh God, McKelty in the front.
If she's
Yikes.
perfect, then either we were all really good actors or she had blinders on. I don't know. I'm not saying that to be rude. We were not perfect, but we were good. I don't know. I don't know what their relationship was, but it's not what I would have expected from Christine. It's also not what I would have expected from Kody. Like,
boots on the ground, Jean Boot Lamp is saying that I guess she went because we knew that this place was going to be happening because it was in the previews. But she said the room is outside. That's why he's wearing a jacket. It's a patio. Still, I would be like in just my tank top. I stripped down to a sports bra.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's too hot.
Everything that's going on with Kody and Christine, and then everything that would happen through COVID, I am questioning my reality. I'm starting to wonder if I didn't really know what was happening back then.
Oh my God.
You never know what's happening because you're stupid, but you also do know what's happening and you manipulated this entire thing in your favor.
How do you not take any accountability? Like
nope, never will.
I'm just looking for answers because I don't understand this. I know some people would be like, well, what does it matter? It matters to me. When I got divorced, it was a tough situation, and my most important thing was my kids. And
kind of like Christine. It's a tough situation for Christine.
No, it was only tough for Robyn, Jody. No, Robyn tried everything in her power.
Feeling like there was a safe family to be a part of. And when I met Kody's family, I saw them operating as one family. I saw all these different things going on in the family that seemed very functional. Like I thought this was a safe place for my kids to be.
The first 20 years of our family.
Yeah, well, they thought the same thing about their kids.
Yes.
Until you and fucking Aurora come running in, stealing everything.
And they were safe. Her kids are fucking fine. It's your fault that your kids are so emotionally stunted.
Yeah. Hey, Robyn, maybe you shouldn't have rushed into a marriage with a family then. Maybe you should have waited
during
and
a full
them.
move where you didn't even have a rental set up, get immediately pregnant.
Yeah. So maybe that was the problem. You rushed into it. No. This whole family and all of their children got together and they said, well, first, who likes being a family? And then let's all lie to Robyn and her children. Because you're obviously going to reap all the benefits of Robyn and her kids coming into the family. So everyone play it cool.
And Robyn's the unsafe one because when the second she came in the family, everyone's life was upended.
Yep.
Because they all grew up together.
Never saw their dad. Yep.
And I think because we wanted to be functional, we had a very different attitude about it. We were trying so hard that we believed we were functional, but we weren't.
You know, once Robyn entered the family, there was a shakeup. And I don't know if things were ever settled again. We became very, very separate and the family traditions stopped. And I don't know. And I'm not accusing Robyn of stopping all the family traditions. I don't know what happened. I just know that us getting together again as a family stopped happening. Are you having a hard time with it? Because you don't say much. I feel like I'm just completely rejected. Like I know what our relationship used to be. And it was good and it was fun and we laughed a lot. Hold on, Christine. I'm going to go look at that one. Holy hell, if you go look over there, I will tackle you. I will tackle you.
Oh my God, this is my favorite part.
I know.
I loved this.
I mean, she fucking bulldozes her.
Yeah, she did.
Also, this was Meri saying, we used to laugh and have fun times. And this is just the editors going, can we find a single scene where they're actually like interacting with each other? I guess that one where Christine plows her down and rolls her over on the ground.
Yeah, I think Meri wasn't drunk that one time when she was like running and then,
So I don't know. And then, you know, clearly when she was telling us when we were there last time,
over at her house when she was telling us she was leaving, and she basically said to us, well, I don't want to have a relationship or work on things with you guys. Are you interested in some sort of a, like, trying to work stuff out?
I think for right now, I need space.
Okay.
For right now. So some of the emotions that I have been feeling throughout this whole situation, the things that I've said are I'm angry and I feel betrayed. But I know 100% that that is a secondary emotion. And really, I'm just sad.
You know, I always thought that, like, one day there would be the closeness that I wanted. You know, we would come someday figure it out. You know, you hear the ladies in our culture and church talk about that. I mean, I know that she doesn't believe in this anymore. And maybe that's just as simple as that. I don't know. But I don't know, because, like, I would choose our family even if I didn't have a belief anymore. Yeah. No, I don't.
All right, last segment. I'm at 32.
Wow.
12. I know.
This is a lot to take in. Sorry. Whoa. I mean,
no, I know.
The manipulation of that, like, everything was fine until COVID. That's Robyn's narrative. Everything was totally fine. And then COVID happened and she was like, huh, things are totally different. I guess they must have always been different and I was tricked. And then you have Christine and obviously Janelle saying the same thing, right? Like, yeah, no, Robyn came into the family and then we just, like, never got together again.
Yeah, it's just weird. I'm not blaming it on Robyn. We're just saying that once she arrived, everything got worse.
Recollections may differ, right?
And, like, even Meri's saying that too. They're all being kind of polite, but, like, they're all saying the same.
Oh, Meri's pissed at Robyn.
You think?
Yes, I think she's being kind of passive aggressive to Robyn.
But why do you think now she's mad at her?
I think because she's probably seen. Well, no, wait. Would she have seen some of the airing of the last season or no? I'm trying to think if that would have been aired yet.
I don't think at this point, because in the big preview of the season, there's that part where she's sitting with Robyn on the couch and she's like, "He's done with me, Robyn. Like, let's just face it, he's done with me." So that must have happened right after her seeing the tell-all.
Yeah, and I think Meri has wised up to the fact that it was Robyn's rules, because there was that scene where Kody's like, you know, Meri's been isolated all by herself and she's been quarantined for 2 weeks. Do you think she could hold on to Areola and Saul? And she's like, no, Kody, we can't go changing rules right now. No, this is not the time. And I'm sure she's caught wind of some of that and been like, well, wait a second, what the hell? Like, it is you with the rules.
I'm at 32 minutes and 17 seconds.
I don't want to, like, judge her or something like that, but I just felt like I kept kind of having this, like, someday we'll figure stuff out. We can have that closeness. So we'll figure out the issues or whatever. We'll have the closeness. And then when she talked about leaving, it just, oh man, that shattered me.
We all believe in a God, but if we're not involved in our church anymore, how does that affect it? Even if we don't believe in church or authority or even the principle of plural marriage, even if we got to that point, like, we still are a family.
This thing that I thought we could figure out, you know, this kind of end goal, you know, just got taken away.
People tell me all the time, you know, oh, well, you're only staying there because you're forced to and you think that you can't go to heaven without it. It's like, oh, like, you don't know me.
You don't know me. I pay my bills. So?
And I loved him, and I still love him, and I still honor that commitment. And when we decided that we wanted to have a plural family, I didn't make that decision because I thought that was the only way I was going to get to heaven. I made the decision because I loved Kody, and I wanted to spend my eternities with him.
I know that everybody's dealing with it in different ways. And I know that Kody's dealing with it in a very, very big way. and we need to acknowledge that. And I'm not trying to like tell anybody what to do, but like
what does that mean? He's dealing with it in a big way.
In an emotionally
Cody's dealing with a really big way, a big way. So we need to like remember that he's dealing with a big way. God, she's so dumb.
Yeah, she's making him her best customer here though. Because she's about to say, like, we all need to get on his side because he's just been carrying the load all by himself.
Wait, I'm looking at the captions and it says he went through some major weird stuff in his head. Well, family therapist right here.
Yeah, that sounds really
expert
too. Yeah,
the major weird stuff in his head.
Stuff in his head trying to figure this out. I probably talk to him maybe once every other week, and I can see that. Well, I think that's why I'm like trying to say like we need to kind of carry the torch because he's been kind of carrying it like a long time and he's tired.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's so discouraged. And I feel like Janelle and Meri and I should be giving our teammate a break.
Oh my God.
Guys,
Janelle is living in like a 1-bedroom like dorm room right now.
Yeah, how much more of a break would you like them to give him? Because they've given him the last 15 years of a break. They've been raising their kids on their own without him.
Yep.
Taking all the shit from him.
He hasn't been intimate with Meri's for 8 years.
Well,
he's taking a break.
And they spent everything and worked their butts off for her little doodling jewelry business, carrying the torch because he's tired. Wow.
He's tired. Also, like, but you don't have what's the thing that would make you the most tired? Job.
Oh, right.
But he doesn't.
She had one of those a long time ago.
Well, Kody doesn't have a job.
The two of them, Robyn and Kody, inside just spinning every which angle to try to make it the three of them, well, especially Janelle and Christine, their fault. And hey, Robyn, you could still have a relationship with them. Look, Janelle and Christine still have a relationship. Why can't
isn't that weird? And isn't that what he always wanted for the sister wives to actually have a relationship with each other?
Yeah, if I weren't here, would you still be together? Okay, well, let's like take Kody out of the equation.
Half
you
of
can
them
still
are
be friends.
Yeah.
No. You won't even let them inside your house.
That torch, then it's gonna go out. I mean, I respect that, and I'm okay with
good
that.
One.
I'm open to having, conversations that involve me that I would need to be included in. I would worry about that he is expecting like 100% perfection in order to like move forward. I completely understand and support what Robyn's talking about, but because mine and Kody's relationship is basically non-existent, it's not a strong relationship, I don't think that he would recognize any support that I was giving to the family or to him. I feel like Kody is he's so optimistic and he has a tendency to be really like...
Yeah, that's first thing I would...
Kody Brown. Optimistic.
Eternal optimist.
Yeah. Glass half full, always. Like, he's the guy you want to be. When you feel blue, you want to be around Kody.
Well, remember, he goes to soccer games and he sprays everyone with the hose, being his funny, hilarious self.
Funny. Mr. Brightside, right? Yeah.
I watched him, like, sort of change his tune with someone. Like, he'll be mad at somebody one day, and then he changes his tune about what he thinks and what's going on with him, just based on, like, a good day or a couple of good days or a good, he's connecting or whatever it is. And so...
What are you fucking talking about? She's just saying
he was
words.
Like, optimistic, and then, like, he, like, have a bad day with someone, and then, like, a couple days angry, mad, and then... like things change and like, and like trying.
Because he always needs to be mad at someone.
Like diligently trying to actually talk, actually communicate what the issues are.
He's never tried to talk.
I want to try and do because he's just tired, but life is heavy on him. Like, he doesn't smile.
He doesn't laugh. He doesn't joke, at least not when I'm around. It's
well, yeah. I mean,
Meri.
Meri, it's kind of.
Well, I mean, although Fridays with Friends with Jen, like
they laugh. Cody should tune in for those and see how funny they are.
Remember the caramels?
I'll always remember the caramels.
Cool.
You're never gonna know.
just this heavy, heavy scowl.
Yeah, it's the only thing I feel like is the only way we're going to be able to, like, pick up the
get a
baton
sentence
for
out
him
of
is if we're doing it together, the three of us.
Yeah.
I mean, wouldn't that really be cool, Meri? Just to, like, get together and look at everybody in the room and feel like I trust them and they trust me.
Yeah, well,
I appreciate that I have that with you.
I have
Whoa.
her back.
She's
I
so manipulative.
Mm-hmm.
agree with everything that she does or thinks or says? No. All right, I guess I'll give you back the pretend Kody hug.
It's kind of funny. They're having fun.
My
They're
husband hates
having
you.
fun.
He loves you
You
for
can
me.
just keep it. He's never gonna wear it again.
Yeah, it's got your
There's like
stink all
orange
over it.
from the tanner.
Like Robyn is like seriously. This is the first time she smiled in the whole episode. Look, she's guffawing.
Cackling.
Meri.
So funny. These
They've
two,
been
Lucy
in
and
this
Ethel.
place
Oh.
for quite a while where we're just, I guess the word that you would put to it would be estranged. And this has been going on for quite a few years, but I am also in this place of working it out.
See ya. Bye.
I think there's work that we would have to do, but I think that we could do it, if we actually just put the effort in.
To go cocktails
Seeing
at
Christine for the
Salsa
first time is like, hey,
I know. I saw that earlier. Is it to go cocktails or just there's to go and cocktails separately?
It's to go cocktails because probably at the time it's still maybe COVID. Like you go like take.
Oh, that's right.
Stuff.
People just restaurants did start doing that around then.
Yeah.
how are you? Well, it's a little uncomfortable, but hope you're doing well. I feel so betrayed after all that I have done for this marriage, and then to have her sort of talk me to the kids. I kind of feel
Oh my
like
God.
in my heart, I just never want to see her again. And I want to spend some time
Dude.
hating her.
What?
I feel like
That's bizarre.
No, I think that is a fair, valid, as Gwendolyn would say, feeling that you need to take time to hate the person. Probably could have been worded differently, though. It's on your, TV show that millions of people are watching.
I don't know. I mean, they have how many kids together? Like dozens?
I think it's fair to have time to take time to just like really despise that person. I get it.
Okay, but hold on. He's saying she talks shit about me to the kids. Well, first of all, you're talking shit about her to millions of people, and she was not as dirty to him as he was to her. Right?
Right.
And also, he's doing the same thing here, saying like, I want time to hate your mother.
And I think he's also
also
definitely thrown off by the fact that Christine is in this amazing mood while they're having this lunch together. She's like thrilled to be there.
She never said like, oh, I hate him and I want time to hate him.
No.
She was like, no, I'm choosing happiness and this is not right for me. And I want my kids to be where they're loved and needed.
Well, she's about to become hilarious.
A fool of himself.
Yeah. They're about to get their food and she's about to just push a bunch of his buttons and he gets so mad. And then there's just this shot of her like with all of her plates of food and she's just hysterically laughing. It's so funny. All right, we're at 37.
I want Mexican food. Okay.
And I do too.
Holidays, right? Christmas. Okay. So I was thinking about leaving a couple of days after Christmas. So like the 27th, we're going to drive down. So we'll be here for a few days between Christmas and New Year's.
Can you guys test in Utah?
So even though you had COVID and everything, you still want us to test?
Well, Aurora hasn't had COVID. And
Wait,
well, don't give a fuck about Aurora, Cody.
Yeah, go away, Aurora. Boots on the ground. Jean made a meme today saying, Go away, Aurora. COVID doesn't even want you.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I was going to say, I've never really rooted for someone to get COVID. Well, there's a few that used to be in high power that like I prayed for them to get COVID.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I would like Aurora to also get a mild version. Sorry.
Like the Kody version.
I just want something to slow her down so she's not able to run to the front of the line at every opportunity.
Right. The version where you're just a little more exhausted than you normally would be.
God, take it down a notch, Aurora. Oh.
Everyone got it but Aurora?
Nope, she never got it. Yeah, isn't that trippy?
I haven't talked to Kody about COVID.
Also, Aurora doesn't have like friends or interacts with anyone, does she? Like, who's she getting COVID from? Well, probably mouth kissing Kody might have given
Daddy Kody, right?
COVID. I mean, honestly forgot how concerned he is about it.
You travel here, you get here, you take the test.
Okay.
What I'd like to do is have them come over. If they can, stay close, go see everybody else after, so that we've got them just solid.
Then they're just going to go up to Robyn's house, and I'll just go over to the rental and just hang out with Janelle and the kids. I'm not going to go to Robyn's now. No.
Her face was disgusted. She was like, ooh,
yeah. No, not now, not ever, not then, not ever, not
then, not now, that then, not ever. Yeah. This is really funny. You said, yes, she can get it, meaning Aurora and COVID, which is really funny since it's a throwback. I'm like, Hunter can get it. Kirsten can get it.
Finn can get it.
Robyn and Aurora, yeah, they can get it too, but COVID.
Well, Robyn had it, Joe. You don't remember? Cough, 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 cough.
Oh, it was terrible. Yeah, with her, what kind of purse did she have? Her Vera Bradley purple purse.
They didn't even put her on a respirator. She was just
no oxygen, nothing.
Oh, my camera though. I'm gonna video record this for the cameras.
When Janelle told us that she and her kids are going to do Christmas separate from us, it broke my heart. I was very sad to hear it.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So Gwendolyn's not going to be here for Christmas.
Mm-mm.
I was sick during her birthday I was laid up with COVID.
And you were also out of it.
Was she thinking that was funny too? I was out of my mind. But when I talk about getting to anxiety, Christine, and depression.
I know. And I'm sorry to even laugh a little bit, but Gwendolyn was like, yeah.
I mean that way. It's okay.
Oh my God. Grow up, you baby.
I've been married for 27 years, all right? Every time.
She's just openly laughing at him at the table. Like, I know.
How could you not?
I know.
It's not funny.
Michael was making fun of me too. I was depressed.
Such a baby.
I was laid up with COVID as he's pouring lemon juice everywhere. Now he's just rage eating. And Christine has this full platter of like tacos and like rice and stuff. And she's just like going ham on this shit. And she's laughing straight in his face.
That guy got sick. It was like the whole world revolved around his being sick.
Oh, none of us know what that's like.
Yeah. A wound.
COVID was overwhelming for me. Not being able to sleep and not being able to breathe.
I'm sorry. Cody, her description of you is what's funny. What are you going to do? Like, you can either laugh about things or cry about things. And if you can't look back with a sense of humor, what a waste.
I was in the fetal position on the floor sobbing.
Also, the nuance of the fact that he said the word sobbing
I was in the fetal position on the floor crying. You freaking puss.
When I shattered my
he did have a 98.9 degree fever.
98.6, 99.8.
There was a like 0.3.
It was a point.
Listen.
It was less than a 1 degree off of healthy.
It was a greater degree off than the percentage of turnover of sales they had on my sister wives closet.
Yes. What was that percentage again?
It was 1/100,000th of a percent. This is actual math we did based on the episode. From all the people that, was it the Shark Tank episode? They had however many hits it was, and then they did the sales, and we did the percentage, and it was 1/100,000th of a percent turnover.
Amy says his gluteus maximus was sore. He couldn't work out.
Trapezius. Trapezius, yeah. I mean, forget the people in the hospital who like died, right? Who have like permanent damage.
People that
he was
Robyn,
in the fetal
Robyn's
position for a moment. Yeah.
Just he's so mad, and just the fact that she feels so comfortable like laughing in his face. Like, Kody, I mean, you should see this impression Gwendolyn does of you. It's just, it's not even the impression, it's how she describes you. It's so funny.
And the fact that he thinks she's going to feel bad for him. She's not married to you anymore. She ain't coming.
Well,
she's not obligated to feel bad for you or be like, oh, really? No, she doesn't care anymore. Sorry, that's my mom, Carol.
I've been laughing with her leaving. I've never been laughing about this thing. She asked me to stop staying at her place. I wasn't laughing then. She moved my stuff into the garage. I wasn't laughing then. She left with Truly, and she left early. I wasn't laughing then. I've never been laughing about this.
My reaction is just terrible today. I'm so sorry. I'm not married to him anymore. It's so freaking awesome.
Yay.
Yes,
oh, I feel that.
This season on Sister Wives.
Okay, so we'll play all that in a second. But yeah.
Okay. Phew. Whew, I'm getting really excited about that. That's amazing.
Like, oh my God. She's not married to him anymore. Oh my God. She's so happy.
She's laying it on thick, and it is so good and well deserved. Well deserved.
I mean, because they probably showed her back this clip, and she was probably watching it and just like laughing.
Like, God, just thank God I don't have to deal with that.
Yep.
Oh, I love it. Okay.
So this season on Sister Wives.
Yes. Do you really want to still have a plural family? Sometimes I can't tell.
I'm in this bad place with Janelle, and Christine's gone. Don't even know what to do with Meri.
Janelle raking leaves, of course.
That's so good.
I don't want you to think that I'm walking away because, sorry, I still have hope.
In my head, I'm really wondering why she lives in Flagstaff.
I'm growing and I need something different. Like, I don't want to be married anymore. There's no question, Robyn. He's done with me.
Kody's gonna do what Kody's gonna do.
You know what, Robyn? Have him. We're all grown adults that don't need a father figure anymore.
I've really struggled. I've been pretty grouchy, very, very angry.
So you're still kind of angry and stuff?
Yeah, I've got anger issues.
This is not the happy-go-lucky Kody Brown that I used to know.
So what partnership do we have?
This is not only me, Kody. Don't you dare point your finger at me.
That like turned me on.
I just wanted to let you know I'm not going to be around. It's not what I want. I wanted to sit on a porch with our sister wives, with our kids and our grandkids.
Everything's changing.
There's been a lot of, dare I say, drama. Everybody's angry. Everybody's angry, right?
I worked so hard to do what was right. And when you lose that, well, I should just be the devil I think I am now.
What a nerd. He's such a nerd.
He's a loser.
But
Shut your mouth and let me talk to you for a minute.
No.
You stay
I'm
and
done
talk.
listening to you.
I hate that part.
The like
A grab away that I really
no.
now 90 Day Fiance.
Oof. No.
We did it.
Wow. Also, Meri, this is the second time she said that.
What?
Like, I just might not be here someday, just to let you know. Like, I might.
The other time was when they were eating butternut squash soup in Alaska.
That's right. Catfish. Oh my God, that was amazing. Oh, I can't wait. Okay, so every week we'll be here 4:30 Central. Do the math. That's 5:30 Eastern.
Yep.
3:30 Mountain. 2:30 Pacific. It's just the time that works. We can't get it any earlier. We love you guys. What else, Amanda? What do we have coming up?
Just again, really quickly on our Patreon, Love to Hate TV. Just search it. Sister Wives Season 8, Episode 3, Courting Another Wife. And I Want to Marry Harry, which is hilarious. Yep. And if you guys want to leave us a tip, we have a PayPal, amandajodypodcast@gmail.com. because that's always nice. We're coming up on the Christmas season. 'Tis the season.
That's right.
And
Every week
smash that like. It helps us the most if you just engage in
just
our
hit the
algorithm.
like, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for showing up. And anything else, Amanda?
No, thanks for joining us, guys. It was delightful.
That was fun.
Yeah, we
I'm
had a good
super
amount of
excited.
people on there too.
All right. Well, hey, you're adults. Bye.
Bye. Well, well, guys, it's been a blast. Thank you so much for joining us today on our We Love to Hate Everything channel. Please do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Give us a like or even a comment, and click on that bell if you want notifications, because you never know when we might pop up and go live. Please check out our other 2 podcasts on Patreon, where we snark on even more TV, movies, and pop culture. We got Total Request Podcast, that's patreon.com/trpod, and We Love to Hate TV, patreon.com/love to hate TV. Thanks again, and we will see you next time.